It's 11th hour, there's energy building. It's 11th hour, the energy is building. Yes, it's on its way. Walking silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head, look to the sky, how we're meant to fly. There's fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's this feeling growing. The payment's due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walking in silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your voice, raise your head. Look to the sky, are we meant to fly? There's fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's a feeling growing, the payments due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walk in silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head, look to the sky. Are we meant to fly? There's fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's this feeling growing. The payment's due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walking silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head and look to the sky. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. The 11th hour, new song. Buttons moving. All right, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, new song.
New song.
That's awesome, bro.
Well, I wrote the main body of the song probably 3 or 4 days ago, and then I just direct message on Twitter to myself. Then I was watching one of Gary's Nooners the other day, and he said something, and a word popped in my head. Oh, yeah, that, yeah. So I started writing again, and I sent that to myself. And today I put it all together, and then I went on the free audio section, and I went to find the personality of the song, and I found two choices, and then the one I used ended up being the one.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, so I think Drew Taylor wants to go live. You want to send him a link?
Oh, absolutely.
Could have swore he was in one of the creator chats. Let me see here.
No, he was just saying it in the fourth wave chat. He's like, I think I might go live and have my comeback. I said, Bear, Wes, and I are live right now. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have Drew on for the STD review, so. And
Drew and the Pegasus Actual Podcast, for those of you who watch that show, will be returning next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come check that out. We've been gone for like a month and a half. God, I think everybody here Bear. I know Bear was on that panel when he's not throwing darts and getting drunk.
Hey. I normally keep my beers to about. Well, what I do is about once every 45 minutes I have a half mug, which is right around 12 ounces of beer. I have 3 of those, and there's normally like 10-minute spacer between each one. And by the time 11 o'clock comes around, I'm sober.
Gotcha.
So I don't like to drive when, especially with the IPAs that we like to drink.
Oh no, I get that. Yeah,
you're
being responsible.
You could drink one of those single serve specialty beers. It's like a pint and 3 ounces is how much is in the bottle. If you drink one of those and then 40 minutes go and drive, you're gonna blow. You're gonna get a DUI. It's especially if it's 9% or 8%. Really good quality craft beer, you know. IPAs are the best. Imperial IPA is when it's double and triple hopped.
I want to give a shout out to Tommy, who still hasn't returned yet, but he can go live. I'm going to have him on Rogue Entertainment in 3 weeks. Looking forward to that. Going to have Mongo Big Thanks on Rogue Entertainment soon. We might do a show on Halloween. I'm not going to have Rogue Entertainment next week, but this panel here and some other people might do a show. We're trying to plan something for Halloween, so that's awesome. Hail to the chat. Hail you guys being here.
The best chat on YouTube.
Bestest of the bestest.
Yeah. It's good to see you guys. Angelus Draven, I need to work with him more. I want to have him on some of the shows more. I want to get the Fourth Wave working together. Get some of you guys that, some of these great people that are on the panel, and given the great people in the Fourth Wave, they need some more attention, some more numbers. We need to get everybody to 1,000, man. 1,000 for all. Oh, thank you.
Whoa.
I was cleaning my kitchen all day, so I'm nasty. I need to get a shower.
So I've jokingly said, I've reached milestones, but I have actually passed the 4,000 watch hour requirement. So at this point, to get monetized, I do need to be over 1,000 subs. Maybe it'll happen.
It'll happen. Yeah, we got a great chat. We got the best chat on YouTube. We got the best fans on YouTube. These guys, we all support each other. And if you guys ever have a project out there and you need help promoting something, anything that you're doing, man, give us a shot. Let us know. We're all about helping one another. We appreciate every share and every like and every comment. Because we all run in the same circles, basically.
Hey, when I see someone that's in our community and stuff like that, putting a tweet out there requesting some subscribers because they're close to their goal and all that, I tend to go out of my way to retweet those and ask people to help that person out, whoever they may be.
Yeah,
I think Nina was the last one that I did that.
Nina's great.
I think before that it was Storyman Jack.
Well, that reminds me, Nina and John asked me to go live with them on election night. So I want to enjoy that. I like talking a little bit of politics, and John's is where you do that. And I think we both figured that out. I got to live stream after the debates with them. Great people, man. Look, John Talks is so supportive of everybody in this community. He's my boy. I love that guy. And Nina
Talks.
Yeah, and Dina's beautiful. I love seeing them. I like that Raging Rhino and Final J. They have their show together because those are all great personalities. There's so many good people working together right now, man. Yep. I just want to see a little bit more of it. People need like Storyman Jack, Mongo, Angelus. People, we need some people that get some shine on some of us. We all need to get to 1,000, and we can do it together. We can all do it together. We need to get Wes up to 1,000. So I might try and put a bird in somebody's ear and see if we can make that happen. Because if you get the watch hours, that's it. You know what? I'm gonna try to. It's hard to get through all the noise.
I've been I caught the beginning of the debate because it was on YouTube and all that, and it just for some reason the autoplay just goes right to it. And I caught the beginning, the way they were talking, the way they were acting, what they were saying about the pink elephant and that shit. And when it comes to all that stuff, I'm at this point where social distancing and masks, it's brainwashing and it's just propaganda. It's BS. Because you watch, after all this BS is over with, it'll be everything back to normal and all this stuff. And there's plenty of examples of just the total and complete hypocrisy of the whole thing. And I had a conversation with my mom today, and she kind of tired of it too. In different ways, I guess, because it's my mom. She's a little bit older, and it's just getting tired of it, and because I like to be free. I like to be able to do what I want, and to me, it's impeding on my freedom. That's the way I look at it.
It is a generational thing. My parents are the same way. They have rampant TDS, and they'll refuse to see even raw footage, even though there's raw footage out there to debunk their preconceived notions. they will refute. That's right-wing propaganda. We're like, but it's raw footage. The Russians did it. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, that, and you can go on the CDC, you can get their numbers that they got up there now, and you can read what they say about masks. They pretty much tell you that mask is only a preventative, and you know what a preventative is? It's a placebo, and it's only going to stop so much, and things that are on the micron scale going to pass right through the mask.
Yes.
The cold virus. The flu, pneumonia, all that stuff will pass right through the mask. And it's like, and here's one thing: they haven't showed us peer-reviewed science. They've been showing us pseudoscience and the hand in the air while they got their hand in your goddamn pocket. And so I'm fed up with it.
If you have a reusable cloth mask, what that does is it collects the saliva, and then you touch your face and you touch the mask, and you're actually touching your face more so. There was a study from 2015 that came out from Vietnam, I believe, and it's a third world country. They use a lot of cloth masks, and so they did a test of cloth masks. Medical masks, the N95, for example, and unmasked. And it turns out the people they were tracking that had the cloth masks, they were worse off than the people that had no mask because of all the transfer with the cloth mask. So it makes no sense.
The number one thing when the Spanish flu was going around, you know what they did? They had patients outside breathing fresh air as much as they could.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, fresh air. If you're wearing a mask, how can you get benefits of fresh air when that mask is collecting lint, dust, and sputum?
Look,
say you sneeze, touch it and remove it.
Look, it would be different for me. It would be different if this was bubonic plague level. Mm-hmm. Every 1 in 3 people. I get it. I would have a big old respirator apparatus on my damn self, to be honest with you. The masks, the particulate of the virus goes through almost all of those masks. You have to have what was it? Oh, what is it? The not industrial. I don't want to say industrial grade, but it's
N95 mask.
The N95 mask,
medical
right?
grade, yeah.
A medical grade mask in order for that.
But they even say those have their limitations.
Well, they do, but any kind of protection is protection. Okay, but those masks are only protecting you from spittle. Really, that's all they're protecting you from. If somebody coughs, somebody's in front of you and they cough, and that wind comes back, and you're wearing that mask, you're still gonna catch it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the illusion of control, and it's a control mechanism of politics right now. That's all it is. Why can't people see this and just call bullshit on it? I'm not saying that it doesn't exist or that there's not people that are susceptible to it, but it is not a pandemic. It is not. This is the
CDC stats right now, basically 98% survivable.
Yeah, it's ridiculously high. Right? Look,
and here's the other thing. Where'd all the flu stats go? Where'd all the pneumonia stats go? They're not there at all.
Come on, guys.
Open up.
There's more questions. There's more questions to be asked and be answered.
Well,
Joe Biden wants everyone to shut down. He wants a national policy to shut down.
Can you believe that he said that? I'm going to take away all your civil rights. Boom.
Coin of the realm.
Look,
coin of the realm. That's what makes the economy go. If there's no coin, there's no economy. No economy, countries fail all around the world when they're not making money.
Yep. Look, I've lost someone allegedly to COVID. So my stepmom passed away a few months ago, or a couple of months ago. So, it's real. If you have a pre-existing conditions, it's going to affect you more. But look, we got to open up. We got to open up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to.
Well,
we gotta.
It's like having COVID is like having a weak pneumonia. Not as bad. A little mixture of pneumonia and flu. You feel like you have the flu. You feel horrible, and then you got to take all these barrage of medicines. You take lots of vitamin C. Vitamin C. What happens when you and zinc too? When you take vitamin C, if you take 1,000 milligrams a day, guess what? The excess won't poison you. A little bit of excess turns into hydrogen peroxide in your blood from vitamin C.
You just pee it out.
Yeah.
And so therefore, there's a reason why doctors always say take vitamin C because it's really good for you.
Look, even pneumonia kills people every year. To people with pre-existing conditions who are susceptible to pneumonia. This is going to be something that comes around every year. I guarantee you as the years pass on, we're not even going to talk about this. It'll just become it's flu season. Too many people have lost their jobs. People are skitzing the freak out. I'm sorry.
People are freaking out, man.
Yeah, they are.
Chain Theory shared an article with me about some guy who was shot dead today, unfortunately, but he was threatening a cop, 7 cops. I think he was threatening to off 7 cops.
Wow.
Right now, the spin of the article was that this man had COVID syndrome. Do you guys know what that is? Because it's new.
No, what? I've not heard of it.
Okay, well, this is new. We're going to be seeing this coming out of this is one of the new spin things.
Oh, the next spin.
People are getting lockdown cabin fever. And so they're going to start, they're blaming certain things on the fact that this person is locked down. When in fact, this person had just lost, not that I'm excusing what he did or tried to do, but this person had just lost a custody battle for his kid. He just lost his job. Or he had lost his job because of the lockdowns. I'm sure that all these things are compounding just like it is on everyone because of these lockdowns. It's not that he was isolated that put this guy over the edge. I mean, it was a combination of things. But they're pointing to, what they call it, COVID syndrome or something like that.
Yeah. In other words, basically, there's some people that are getting basically PTSD.
Well, no, I dig that. Yeah, absolutely.
A type of PTSD.
A type of PTSD, absolutely. Yeah. Because there's an intense amount of stress on some of us who have not been able to work, and people who have not been able to just worrying month to month. How am I going to pay this bill?
Yep.
How am I going to keep the lights on? How am I going to keep my house? People are losing their houses. We talk about a homeless problem that we have all over the country. This is creating more of a homeless problem. It really makes me wonder why this is such a big deal, and it really infuriates me that half of our political system, or nearly half of it, is just in this weird deadlock about it, where it's defending morality and defending virtue by keeping everything locked down and making sure you have a mask on your face and enforcing laws that are ridiculous, laws that violate our constitutional rights.
Oh yeah,
at this point,
not just that, mandated. Your HIPAA rights.
Yeah, I am not mandated to wear that damn thing.
Hey, you know what? A manager at Walmart told me that my HIPAA rights are still valid, and that if I tell them that I can't wear a mask because of allergies, they can't make me wear a mask. That's what that manager told me. I just talked to him yesterday.
I just seen a video of a woman got arrested. I don't know how old the video is, but I just seen it. Some woman getting arrested for not having a mask in public. Like, look, there's a difference between going into a company, mind you. I think it's ridiculous. I gotta go to Acme and wear a damn mask on. Like, I remember when you could walk through Acme and have a cigarette. That's different. That's a company's rights to enforce whatever. If they're saying, look, this is going on, we'd like you to wear this, then okay, I'm not so heavy on that. It's the company's right to ask for that. But I don't think that it should be a condition. I don't believe that everywhere you go.
Well, basically, if you were to abide by HIPAA laws, nobody can ask you to wear a mask, whether it's their private property, their business, or not. They can't because it's a huge, huge fine.
Is it really?
Yes.
AVA you're talking about.
70, yeah, 75,000 to I think $100,000 fine.
See, I hear that. I mean, mind you, I just hear that and I equate it to like, nobody can tell me I have to wear pants. Now I know it's different. I know it's a different thing, but it's like, I don't know.
It's the law of the land, man.
It's just some ridiculous shit. Like, it's over already. It's over. It's over. And the only reason it's still a thing is because of this election. They're not enforcing it. They're definitely not enforcing it with all these peaceful protesters stopping traffic, squirting ketchup on people, keying people's cars. Just get the. Is that Drew?
Hey,
Yep.
Drew?
Hey, Toxic Man Flu had something to say to you.
Fuck you, Stephen. I'm not going stir crazy. Yeah, brother. That's my
candy corn.
Flu.
Not candy corn.
Yes, Team Candy Corn. Candy corn for
Cancel. Candy corn will never be the candy of the menace. I hate to break it.
Basically, Mason County, north of Thurston County here in Washington State, the sheriff there said that they would not enforce any mask mandate. And the sheriff of Thurston County is the brother of the sheriff in Mason County. So you can probably bet they probably feel the same way.
You ever look around and think, need some pussy in this room?
Well, speaking of that, it's a nice lead into a plug.
Okay, cool.
On the fact that
get some pussy.
Well, no.
Are we going to go search out some Twitch thoughts for the stream? Is that what?
No, not that either. But I have an exciting announcement, and that is coming up this next week on the 29th. Pegasus Actual Podcast is officially back. I have confirmation that our very own Raquel is coming back.
Yes,
and she will be there. Bear will be there. Steven will be there. I will be there. We need to reach out, make sure we can get SD on board. Culture Casino is already on board.
Oh, we want to get the whole team together.
So we are going to get the whole team together. I got to reach out to
Script Doctor.
I got to reach out to Nerd Cookies and Jane and see which one of them are available as well. And then
we'll never get anything done with them on the panel.
Yeah, man, we'll get that going. But
could you imagine Raquel, Nerd Cookies, and Jane on the same panel? Holy shit!
Yeah,
that would be an explosion of awesomeness.
But yeah, at the very least, we've got the original crew back for sure. And
yes, where's Brian the Gravedigger at? If you talk to Brian, how's he doing?
I haven't talked to Brian in a while. I don't know how he's doing. I imagine like he's kind of just living that South Texas life and getting shit done.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to him in a minute. But
yeah, we got to get him on, man. He's the OG of the show.
But then again, with everything that's been going on, I haven't talked to a whole lot of people as it is. So yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting there, but yeah, definitely Thursday. Pegasus is back, and we will be doing episode 18 because we left off at Razor. Mm-hmm. We did the Captain's Hand before that one, and the next episode is called Downloaded, and that's actually a really good one. A lot of the naked respawning Cylon chicks in the pool. So
talking about toxic galactic boobies. But there's no nips. That's God. I'd always wish that show was on like Stars or HBO because they would have.
Oh, can you
sort of like SG1 started out on Showtime?
Oh yeah, man. Can you?
Was there boobies on that?
The first one, yeah, on the Showtime there was. But there was like maybe after the first season, first two seasons. They started airing on
Sci-Fi.
And so they cut the boobies out?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man. Stargate was great to mess with. Back in the back in the old time, man.
Yeah, we'll be going over Stargate SG1 Season 1 Episode 2 tomorrow.
I want to start doing a retro review of DS9.
We'll have a special guest.
But yeah, we'll be doing Season 2, Episode 18 downloaded. That's going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, Raquel already said, like, she's like, I talked to her, what was it, the day before yesterday, and she's already like, oh, can I start putting notes together now? I'm like, go ahead, lady.
Hail to the chat, by the way. I want to say hail Apollo, Patriot, RR, Toxic Man, Flu, McKinney 90, Angelus, Draven, Wookiee Supremacy Stop Group. Is everybody live streaming Wookiee? Probably.
Yeah.
Friday.
Quick, let's talk about Star Trek. Wookiee loves it.
I was actually in the Fourth Wave chat right before this. I was talking about, like, man, I'm just laying in bed here. Maybe I'll just set up something and go live, and then, fucking Bear and Steven messaged me almost at the identical moment, like, we're live.
Wes is drinking, Bear and I are smoking. Let's hang out.
So
a little bit of
smoking cigarettes. Yep.
Yeah, smoking cigarettes.
So I jumped on here.
Vape, because I'm not smoking indoors, so I use the vape.
So I jumped on here because I mean, these are my guys. They can't hate on the Pegasus crew.
Oh God, that coffee looks good.
Mm-hmm.
That coffee looks so good.
Yeah,
my whiskey.
Hey, Nina, how you doing?
Is Nina there?
Nina. Yep. How you doing, RR Apollo Patriot?
Throw Nina a link.
I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. I know the CHE is like Chi, right?
Yeah.
Che.
Throw Nina a link. It is a sausage party up here.
I still haven't mastered the accent marks, so I call Cavateño Che.
No, he's
I got that right, Che.
That's a Filipino brother right there, man. That's
Hail brother.
I like Cav. He's the man.
I'll call you Cav. Welcome to the chat, Cav. Angelus Draven, Paulo Patriot, Toxic Man Flu. Who else? Machini 90. Who would I miss? Anybody?
Angel Straven is our resident vampire, but I still am more vampiric than he is. I'm the whitest person I've ever seen. Still.
Let's see. So I actually wrote a couple stories for Bounding today. We're looking for stuff. We'll rip on some news real quick. Because I wrote a couple of articles today, and the first one is kind of interesting because we were talking about Battlestar, and let me share this out here.
Yes, take us through an article. Let's act like a normal show for a minute.
All right.
I think when I went on Drunk 3PO, I'm sitting on a channel last week, and it was like his Monday night something, like, I forget the name of it. It's like when him and all his friends get together.
What's up, Brunner?
What's up, Brunner? And I was sitting there in the backstage, and I'm like, and he had to explain to me, he says, this isn't like a normal show. We don't go through subjects. We just bullshit. Okay. I was lost. I don't know why. I was lost, I guess. Even Tugs was like, Steve, you just jump in anytime.
Okay, so we've got the Battlestar Galactica movie gets its writer and producer attached to it.
God damn, I would spank it to both of those pictures.
So, it's 78. Look, hold up. The lady that played Shiva, the chick that played Cassiopeia, and the chick that played Athena, all hotties.
Yes.
Before that was the old school BS.
You're right, and they were they were pilots. They were officers. Like they're, you know what I mean. It wasn't. I don't know.
Well, Cassiopeia was the medical technician.
Right. Yeah.
I'd love to get hurt and have her fix me up, but no. So this is the movie. So before anybody gets confused, because I know I've previously reported that they're working on a new series, and that was the guy that did Mr. Robot, and they're still working on that project. This is a movie that Universal wants to put out on the big screen.
So it's going to be a new cast and a new story?
This will be, I think, that at least the way the sources that I was reading up on before I wrote the article, the way that it looks to me is they're going more towards the pure Larson stuff with the movie. So it seems like they're gonna, pull some of that Egyptian mythology.
Yeah, buddy.
Some of that interesting stuff that wasn't explored in the Reimagined show.
Right, it was great.
So
overwhelmingly.
So yeah, I think that they're gonna do some of that stuff, and it's looking pretty good because they picked this guy, Simon Kinberg. I mean, he's a decent writer. He did a lot of X-Men stuff or a lot of the Fox Marvel films. So he did like First Class and stuff like that. He's produced on New Mutants, on the Deadpool movies, and did a little bit of stuff with Star Wars Rebels on TV. So the guy knows his stuff around there. Now his only directorial credit is X-Men Dark Phoenix. So if you guys saw Dark Phoenix, you're like, eh. But overall, the guy seems like a decent writer. And in a statement, the guy that they picked, Simon Kinberg, he says, Battlestar Galactica is one of the holy grails in science fiction. Amen to that. And I couldn't be more excited about bringing something new to the franchise while honoring what's made it so iconic and enduring. And, I think that it really kind of indicates to me that he's going to do the Larson thing. I don't think that they want to step on the toes of the Reimagined show because a lot of people, including us, because, we review it on Pegasus Actual, if we know what a freaking trailblazing show the Reimagined series was, because you can make the argument that it's probably, in the top, some people would make the argument that it's the top science fiction show of all time, because at one point in time when it was showing, Stephen, and you know this, it was the best thing on TV. This was Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. So I don't think they're going to step on the toes of that. I think they're going to go more the Larson route for the lore for this movie. And I'm fine with that. Do a little bit of the old cheesy, campy Battlestar and do the Egyptian mythology, because when you strip all the kind of campiness away, the 78 stuff, man, when they got deep into some of the reasoning behind how they did the squadrons, and if you guys remember the pilot symbols on the squadrons and what all the shit meant to the colonies and whatnot, man, I would be interested in that shit. So we'll see what happens with that. It is definitely interesting news, though. So
yes, will there be boobs?
I don't know. With the movie, there's a chance. You never know, man. If they have the traditional Starbuck, the male Starbuck, it probably will. He'll have tits. He'll be scoring some ass left and right. if they do it to Dirk Benedict style.
Well, I mean, no. Either way, both those characters, they both had that.
Well,
Starbuck would just use you and leave you. God, man, what she did to Baltar, just tap that road. It was like, all right, bitch, I'm done.
Yeah. So, Hey, Cav, check this out. You were talking about the Cylon figure.
Cool.
I got it, man, right there.
Oh, pretty cool.
What's up, Nina?
Hey, Nina.
What's
Hello.
up?
Nothing. It was a sausage fest. We needed a lady.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Hi, Nina.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good. How are you? I haven't seen you for a minute. How are you?
No, I'm hanging in there. Things have been pretty rough. I've been doing a lot, trying to look after Mama, and it's been really crazy, especially with her starting into this dementia thing. But I really appreciate all you guys like continuing to check up on me and the support and everything else, and I just can't say any more to summarize it other than I love you. That's the easiest way to say it.
Love you too, Drew.
Drew. And also, I mean, you're going through such a tough time, Drew. It's something. It's one of the worst things in life, honestly. I know my mom just went through that a couple of years ago, and she lost her mom, and it was horrible. It was a horrible experience, and I don't wish that upon even my worst enemy, to be honest with you. But I'm sorry you're going through it. Is all I can say. Yeah, we're here for you, man. We're here. You have a community that loves you.
Yeah, so I'm trying my best. She had a better week this week, and kind of trying my best to sort of slowly but surely make a comeback and be more social, because I think that's my one like fault when things seem like they're like really coming, like the walls are coming in and everything. I tend to self-isolate and crawl in this bubble, because I don't know, it's like a protection mechanism in a way. It's weird because
you know what that's called?
What?
That's called bunkering down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I do that too. It's a fault of mine as well.
And it's just one of those things, because I just, for some reason in my head, I'm like, I don't want to bother anybody or burden anybody with this. I just need to handle it. I just need to be stronger. You keep telling yourself that, and you don't realize that in the process that, you really don't have to shoulder all the burden, and you can, actually just reach out and share it with some people. And that's the hardest thing. And it's just, like I said, it's more of a mental and emotional response when I get super stressed. And
it's also a very masculine response, brother.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. I do it too. I self-isolate all the time.
Honestly, I don't know if it's a masculine thing, because I do that too all the time.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I think it's a personal thing. Like, it's kind of like you kind of go into your shell, and you're like, you just want to deal with it on your own, and you don't want to be a burden on anyone else. And right. I understand completely.
I don't know about you, Drew, but I get really short with people when I'm going through something like that.
Yeah. That's another thing I'm afraid of, is like, I don't want to be like out of character or curt or short with anyone. And, and I'm always paranoid about that. I'm like, no, I hope I don't come on and I'm snippy or anything, because
Drew, you're such a dick. Every time you get on any one of these live streams, you are a dick. That's part of the
Well, I mean,
hey man, there's some times where I'll disappear for a few days and I'll just watch reruns of Deep Space Nine.
Well, Steve and I may be a dick, but I love me some boobies.
That coffee looks so good. Oh, my glasses broke, by the way. This is insane.
I have boobies.
Oh, whoa, yeah, you don't have an arm on that side. Oh, well, that explains a lot.
That's why I haven't been wearing them. Wait.
That's a surefire way for YouTube to...
We have a girl on the show. Somebody said I have boobies out of nowhere. I had to remember.
Well, Drew was like, I love me some boobies. And I was like, I have boobies.
Well, sweetheart, I know you do, but the thing is I'm very respectful of your marriage, so I'm just like...
I know that Apollo Patriot also loves boobies, because he was like, boobies, when I came into the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boobies are good. Boobies are, everybody likes boobies. Like,
hey, DJ Skandalous is in the chat.
What up, Skandalous? Hell yes.
We gotta stream with you sometime. You're such a supporter, dude. Like,
I love DJ Skandalous.
DJ, seriously, for someone like with your channel size to just come around and hang out with all of us, like, it means a lot, man. Thank you so much. I want to have you on sometime if you're up for it.
DJ, I sent you a
yeah,
DM.
streamed with
Check
us
your
a few
DM.
times. Yeah.
Skandalous, I miss you, buddy. Man, I had this. Me and Wes, DJ Skandalous, had some legendary fun when on some of the journeys down the Twitch thought rabbit hole.
Yeah. But we did have a little bit of that during whatever Wednesday, so there was some of that.
We need those times again. We need to
Okay,
stop talking about the virus.
We did that once with John and Rhino after the stream was over, and on one of the Friday night streams actually, and then Rhino was like, "Oh my god, like these people make so much money," and so he like I never go on Twitch, so he started like just kind of schooling me on what Twitch was and like all the stuff that was going on there, and we started watching like these weird like ASMR videos with like these chicks like basically making out with their mics, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I got a long line of work.
There are some of those women, you know, what they call the Twitch thought streamers, man. They make money hand over fist because they have.
Oh my god, it's insane.
There was one of them, and I shit you not, because I believe It's a Gundam did a video on it that this chick made enough in tips on Twitch to fucking buy a house.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, these girls, I'm telling you, these girls that I was watching, they weren't even gaming, man. They were just making noises with their mic.
Oh, yeah.
And it was insane. They were like, I love you.
There was like this weird...
Nina, do you have any links?
Some of them have day jobs. Like one of the girls that we were looking at, you know, we spotted like you know, she was gone for a while, and then she showed up with like, is that an ankle bracelet on her?
Oh my god, dude, Blondie Wandy, yes.
I wasn't gonna name her Drew. God,
and Drew knows. Drew's like,
that was her though.
Come here.
Yeah.
That's where Drew's been. He's been on Switch.
Drew's like naming names.
Well, no, Blondie Wandy, man, she loves them views. That's what them chicks. It's all about the numbers, man. Those
Yeah, that's where RIP the shrimp came from. Apollo Patriot is like, she burned the shrimp. She did, yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, run around with you.
In the chat. I forgot we had minors in the chat.
Oh my god, he's like a heartbeat away from me.
So Blondie Wandy showed up in this. That's Blondie Wandy. That was the stream that we she burned the shrimp.
Oh my god.
She went off cam. There's shrimp. Okay, she was like deveining the shrimp.
Wait, is she a furry?
Apparently she is.
Hold up.
And we're like, where'd she go? Where'd she go? And then she shows up and she comes on screen with a fucking bear suit. Like, that is the bear suit. That is from that stream.
Oh my god, she's clearly she's a furry. And also, Hunter, I know you don't give two shits. That's why I like bugging you about it. It's hilarious.
At this point, half of it, Cooper, is we give you shit about being, because you're so close to, 18. We just give you a hard time.
And it's funny. At least it is for me.
It is funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So
why do you? 18, I had to watch public access television to get unfiltered truth.
Hey Drew, why do you think they didn't use the Egyptian angle in the reboot of Battlestar Galactica?
Because I don't necessarily think that they wanted to go into the whole like really mythical side of it. They wanted it to be more gritty and worldly type of thing, Bear. And that's something that they had talked about, and they didn't also want to carbon copy Larson either.
I thought that it would be easier to condense the mythology down if they chose one ancient road to go down. And a
big thing you got to remember back then too is they were making a very huge statement, because it was just post 9/11, because the miniseries dropped in 01.
Yes.
Same year. So
well, I can tell. I got a theory why they didn't go that route.
Okay.
Now, let's see here. 2007 was the last year that they made Stargate SG-1.
Okay.
And because it was still a viable series at that point when Battlestar Galactica started.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reason why they didn't go with the Egyptian route is because there was a lot of Egyptian mythology going on in Stargate SG-1.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, that was probably.
And I don't think they wanted to oversaturate the market with something. They wanted it to thrive, and they wanted this just in case. I'm thinking maybe they didn't want people to be burnt out on the mythology.
That's cool. I think that
that's a good point.
I think that I missed that part of it, but it wasn't. It was the show was so well done that it's something that I can excuse as being, them not adapting that part, that Glenn Larson aesthetic to Battlestar, because the newer one still had enough of it. It felt like Battlestar. It felt like its own thing while honoring what came before it.
Because you have to remember, like if you do a close watch of the 78 series, like you'll see stuff like I forget what the exact episode was, but they go to that one planet and they're walking through these ruins, and there's like this sort of mythical and mystical connection to it, and and I remember that episode because my God was Jane Seymour looking good. God.
Yeah, the original was great. The original was plagued with problems, so many problems, and wasn't given a second season. I believe if that show had been given a second season and they didn't have to tie it up the way they did, that it would have run for a few years.
Speaking of Jane Seymour, I just saw her in like the worst movie ever, which I'm going to be reviewing.
Oh my God!
Really?
What was it, Nina?
Wasn't Jane Seymour Quinn Medicine Woman?
Yes. And oh my God, the funniest shit was that I watched this movie. It's called Friendsgiving, and I watched it, and it's called Friendsgiving. It's like supposed to be a Thanksgiving movie, and she's in it.
Were you watching some Hallmark movies?
No, it's got a huge cast of people, and I'm gonna review it because it was a freaking horrible movie. And then my husband comes downstairs and goes, "Is that Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman?"
Yeah.
I was like, it is. And she plays like this horny mom, like the entire movie. I was like, oh my God. Like it was so bad. It was so bad.
Jane Seymour is still a smoke show.
I mean, she was really hot. Yeah, don't get me wrong. For her age, like that woman is absolutely a knockout. But I mean, it just sucks when they're like in bad movies. You know who else is like freaking gorgeous for her age is freaking Jennifer Lopez. My God, that woman.
She is. Right,
and a little bit crazy to boot.
I mean, how does this movie have 5.4 stars out of 10 on IMDb?
It's fucking awful. Like I can't even explain to you how bad this movie was. Really? I'm gonna do a review about it. Like I'm working on a couple of things for my channel right now, and that review is like next after I do this one thing, which I'm dying to put out. I'm not gonna say what it is because it's a surprise.
Okay.
But after that's done, I'm doing the review for this movie because this was, I mean, it was just like so much cringe and so much garbage. There's this part in it. Like, you guys aren't going to watch this movie, are you? Because I can.
You just said Jane Seymour was going to act like a horny mom. I'm definitely watching it.
Okay, but I'm not saying it anyway. I'm not saying anything. But yeah, she's.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Well, there's just one part where like, a bunch of these like gay women show up and they call themselves the fairy gay mothers, and
what, bro? What? Hold on. What
kind of ridiculous shit? It's like Wanda Sykes and like Margaret Cho and some other gay lady. I forget what her name is.
Oh
And
my
they're like, they call themselves the fairy gay mothers. And it's like the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen
Can we
in
be
my
the fairy
entire
gay fathers?
Cool.
Strange.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Oh God, all you need is some movie like that, man. Was like throw Don Rickles and shit up in that.
It was horrible.
But
Oh,
Jane Seymour does act like a slutty mom.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
The world's worst grandma and mom. She's like trying to
Right.
get it on with her daughter's ex-boyfriend the whole time. And I'm like,
Shit.
what the fuck, man? Like, what is this movie?
That's,
Wow.
I don't know.
yeah, that's like a straight up Pornhub
Now-
plot.
Nina, did
For
you
real.
seek out a terrible movie, or did this fall into your lap?
No,
and you're
because,
so
okay,
disgusted?
No, I love holiday movies. So I was like, oh, like a Thanksgiving movie.
You do
like,
seek out bad movies.
Kind of, I guess. I was like, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like raunchy comedies.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm like, okay, like raunchy comedy, I'm down. Especially like stuff with like, Seth Rogen and like, all those guys.
Right.
Like, I love those kind of movies. But this was it was just bad. Like, it wasn't funny. It was just, I don't know. It was just so bad, man.
So bad
I was
that you
like,
have to make a video.
God. Yeah, like so exactly.
Well,
I was like,
that's where we're fucking missing out, guys. We need to fucking like make a goddamn movie together and
No.
just make a fucked up comedy. Like we could do that whole concept. Like we'll make it look like a Hallmark movie, but just like an absolute most terrible kind, where it's like a Hallmark movie but gone wrong. And that would be great.
So it's going to be like the Family Stone then?
Because so like Nina would be a natural for shit like that because she's like comedic as fuck, and then
She could narrate it.
get Nina
I would love that.
get Nina, Mary, and Christy. It would be fucking comedy gold.
oh
The
my
movie's
God.
$9.99 on Prime.
It's
Charge
it's
$10 for that.
it's fucking it's not worth $1. I'll tell it's not worth the time you spend on it. And I didn't pay for it. I sailed a high seas.
He was like, not only did I feel this shit, I'm going to give it a terrible review.
You didn't hear that. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the
Damn, Nina's
So-
a gangster.
So, in other words, the people being portrayed in the movie are people that you might run into Walmart or something.
It's worse because they're like supposed to be like rich Hollywood people. So it's not like they're everyday folk because that would be funny. That would be funnier. But you're like watching a story about a bunch of rich people getting together for Thanksgiving and nobody cares about anybody. And you're like, what is this movie? Like, what's happening?
The fairy gay mothers showed up.
Yeah, and then they get high, and this chick has a fucking trip about fairy gay mothers. I was like, what the hell is going on, man? This is ridiculous.
Wow. Sounds Thanksgiving-y. I'm so glad that we're not going to get the Peanuts on TV this year.
DJ Skandalous, I'm stoked for Borat 2. I will be watching that movie for sure.
Really?
God, it was not good.
Did you see
Oh,
it?
it wasn't?
Yeah, today I did. Yeah, it was really not good.
No, really?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
sorry.
Like, wait, have you seen Borat 1 and did you like it?
I loved Borat 1 because I actually knew somebody that was in Borat 1. He would go around in character and crash these different things, and one of my colleagues was in that, like some dude showing up on stage and crashing it, and that was in Las Vegas for some convention, and he was like, we don't know who
He
this
did it
guy
in
is.
Olympia. He did it in
Yeah.
Olympia.
That's awesome.
Las Vegas,
That's cool, man.
What's the actor's name in Borat?
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Sacha
Yeah.
Baron Cohen, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that guy.
Oh, I
Not a
love
bit.
him. He's great.
You know, when he came at Eminem, was he the one that put his ass in Eminem's face?
I think so. I mean, I loved him as Ali G. Like, I was like, this guy, he's hilarious.
I
love him.
I'll check. I'm gonna watch it and judge for myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely watching
Well,
it.
I'm
I
at
mean,
least
Yeah,
gonna
do
see
it.
freaking Borat. Like, how can you not watch it?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'll give it a
fuck yeah,
shot.
I'm down with Borat.
He
Well,
made so many bad jokes in that first one. It's
Yeah.
Shit was so bad.
so bad. Like was he being offensive to SJWs? Just say that. Just tell me that, Wes. Did he make fun of it at all? The woke culture?
no, I think he was more on the side of woke culture, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's sad.
That's
I
gonna
don't
make it
wanna hear
unfunny. That will make it unfunny.
Yeah.
This other movie, the Thanksgiving movie, was like basically
Friendsgiving.
the wokest. Yeah, Friendsgiving was the wokest, most. I mean, it was just so bad, you guys.
Oh, I can imagine. I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Like cruising on the high seas, looking for a free movie.
Damn, it was bad.
It was just a waste of your time.
Let's see here.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna make a review and make sure nobody else wastes theirs and their money. Like Jesus Christ!
Don't
pay
even
$10
mirror it.
for that.
Just
You know the name of the production company, Red Hour Films, and then RHEA. Is that Ray Films?
I have no idea.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking
Hey,
at the credits.
Is that like
Don't get
the hay?
credits of this.
Red light district.
I just like after the movie was over, I was just like, what the fuck did I watch? Like when you're just sitting there and you're like, and the blooper reel is like funnier than the entire movie, and you're like, wow, this was bad.
So I've said this before. With everything that's been going on with the pink elephant and all that stuff, all the stuff that they've been holding on to that's just like kind of B stuff. They've been in the can and didn't really put it out. Well, guess what we're getting? We're getting all the stuff they got in the can because they ain't been doing nothing. So they got stuff that's ready to go, but it was stuff they put away. So we're now getting the stuff that all these production companies, TV shows, movies, that didn't think was good enough. Now they're desperate, so now they're putting them on. That's kind of what I've been feeling like lately.
Great. Friendsgiving then. That's happy Friendsgiving.
That's what it's called, huh?
That's right.
Hey, Bear, can check the private chat for a sec?
Yeah.
I'd be watching a movie like that. I'd have to go straight to the jack. I'd be like, yep.
Yeah, I want to tobacco.
I mean, I was really sad that I didn't have some smokables for that movie because I was like, why aren't I fucked up like these people in this movie right now? Maybe it would be funnier if I was.
Maybe you were meant to be drinking, be buzzed, something.
You would have to do a lot more than that, dude.
You got to be more than Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Do some peyote or something.
I'm pulling it out. All right, that would be called Greftafil.
No, Nina, we'll do some DMT and go talk to the little people.
Listen, guys, we need to make this a word because Stig and Andre from Midnight Ed use it, and I wrote it down so we can make it a thing. All right, Greftafil. I think that's how you say it.
Greftafil? What is that?
Greftafil. That is
Sounds like German.
That is you're so drunk you fall asleep in a ditch. That's what
Oh my God.
what it means in their language. So,
Oh my God.
I just want to make it a thing. Don't ask me to spell it. Greftafil.
So
That sounds like something like Mary needs to put for one of her shenanigans, like like when she does like the describe this word or like what is the definition of this word.
Yeah, that damn right. I love Mary. How's she doing? I ain't talked to her in a couple of weeks.
She's good, as far as I know. She's good. I mean,
Hey, Christy, check your DM.
Yeah, Andrew. I keep trying to get up with Andrew because we're doing something together.
she's out of Twitter jail, guys. Christy.
yeah, nice.
Oh, shit. Sorry, chronic.
Ooh, pass some of that shit over, Steven.
All right, so while we're so if you want to do something semi-structured right at the moment, do we want to talk about some blue checkmark stupidity?
That's up to Bear. Bear.
Which kind? If it's hilariously funny, yes.
Like the coyote stuff? My God, I was dying.
That is funny.
Well, no, that was funny, but no, this is more. This kind of has to do with gaming and streaming and things like that. But
Sure.
But I did an interesting story today on this, and Now, let me share this article up. So, the creative director of Google Stadia claims streamers need to purchase a license to play games, while he's accused of ripping off Twitter banner art, which he did for his Twitter page. But,
my God.
This guy, yeah.
So this guy, Alex Hutchinson, yesterday, and it's funny, I noticed this tweet because Dr. Disrespect retweeted the guy. And it came across my timeline. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And, you know, because all that Doc put was, ladies and gentlemen, the creative director of Google Stadia. And yeah, this dude, like, he just put out all these bizarre tweets. So he says, streamers worried about getting their content pooled because they used music they didn't pay for should be more worried by the fact that they're streaming games they didn't pay for as well. It's all gone as soon as publishers decide to enforce it.
That is so fucked up because that's free advertising. People playing your game, people watching your game makes people want to play your game.
Oh, it gets better. This was the one that I saw in my timeline. He says, the real truth is the streamers should be paying the developers and publishers of the games they stream. They should be buying a license like any real business and paying for the content they use.
They already paid for it.
Right?
You paid for it. You bought the game.
Well, I think he's talking about the Stadia model where, you know, if you do Google Stadia, what happens is, you know, you're like streaming the game, but it's like also like if you're using a streaming program to stream the game, not only are you putting resources into already like streaming it, you know, off the Google Stadia stuff as you're playing it off Google Stadia in a streaming format, but then when you fire up your OBS and you're streaming to Twitch or whatever, I mean, God, it's like you've got ridiculous slowdown and everything else. So it's gonna be like pure almost unplayable, I would think, trying to do it in that manner, because I mean, good God, you could just go on Steam, buy a game, download it, and you own it, and just stream it like that. But he's talking about, in general, you should be paying on top of that to have a streaming license to just stream that game. I'm like, are you kidding me?
You hear that, Christy? They're trying to take away your Minecraft.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Adega, are you saying that you came to the right place, eh? and yeah, that was a little bit of a Scottish brogue, poorly portrayed. So yeah, continue.
Yeah. So
hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hey, Christy.
What's up?
We're talking about games and shit, nerd stuff. You down?
No.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So most people have heard of Jacksepticeye. He streams on YouTube and he streamed on Twitch and stuff like that. So Jacksepticeye calls this guy out and says, well, I find this extremely ironic considering you have fan art of me as a streamer as your banner from when I played Savage Planet, which the guy does. He has it right on there.
Wow.
And then Jacksepticeye drops the mic on him and says, you've even cropped out their watermark in the banner and haven't given them credit for it anywhere. Very hypocritical.
Wow.
So he fucking wrecked the guy. So then the artist that made the actual banner, Rare Magpie, she says, wow. Anyways, guys uses the art. And it's by me. He didn't even ask for permission or give me a credit for the art. He did crop out my watermark though, which is very appreciative of him.
This guy's next level, like Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see here, we had a picture of the guy's banner, and yeah, he totally has it there and has everything cropped out. So So the big game streamer from Twitch, XQC, he replied with the photo of the wall as if to say, "Yeah, dude, you're talking to the fucking wall." And then there was another guy here that said, Dan TDM, he's another streamer. I think he's from Twitch as well. And he said, this is a terrible take. The amount of exposure streamers and YouTubers give to games just by playing them is worth major dollars by itself. Some games only market through influencers now because it's so strong and it works, which is true because here in 2020, we're in the digital age. That is the new word of mouth. So, as a consumer, and I'm sure that you guys do it when you're purchasing a new video game, the first thing you're going to do is go watch content creator have real-time gameplay so you know what to expect. If it's pre-release or anything like that, and they're playing an early version, you know what to expect out of the game that you're going to be purchasing. And, another big thing is, remember back in the day, we used to go down to the game shop and buy strategy guides. Well, you can't do that now. So what you do is you go on YouTube or you go on Twitch.
Right, exactly.
And you find where you're stuck at, and you watch how the player strategizes through. So that way you know how to beat the level that you're trying to get through. So Dan TDM continues. He said, "You're also a creative director at Stadia. Stadia literally paid me and many others to promote their product."
Oh my God.
So this is just fucking hilarious. But the best part is when fucking Darkside Phil, who is like basically a living meme at this point, anybody that watches Twitch, Darkside Phil, he's like just a meme, essentially. He said, it's called a transformative work. Pretty sure games don't play themselves. Might as well argue that the paint and canvas manufacturers own the paintings you make with them, and you need to buy a license from them to keep ownership of art.
Right.
If you're in the industry. Yikes.
Right. That's
you guys on the panel here, just to remind you that StreamYard was very nice and added an expansion where you can expand the window. If you put your mouse on the right bottom corner, and a little square pops up, and you can expand the window. So that way, you can read the article, see what's going on.
Thank Christ.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's fairly new within the last couple months.
Yeah.
Nice. So this guy that keeps on going with the bizarre tweets. So it wasn't enough for him to make those first couple tweets. He keeps going. He says, it's amazing to me that people are upset at someone saying that creators of content should be allowed to make some of the money from other people using their content for profit.
You made your profit. You made your profit when you sold the game.
So
greed.
This is so bad that Google actually came out and made a statement. They said the recent tweets by Alex Hutchinson, creative director at the Montreal studio of Stadia Games and Entertainment, do not reflect those of Stadia, YouTube, or Google.
Wow.
So to kind of bring all this to a close, finally, one of the employees on YouTube, and I know right now we're kind of in a contentious situation with YouTube and some of the stuff that they do, but one of the people at YouTube that he's the lead over gaming and commerce and the immersive side. Ryan Wyatt, he works for YouTube. He said he put out a tweet saying, "We believe that publishers and creators have a wonderful symbiotic relationship that has allowed a thriving ecosystem to be created," and he's correct on that. one that is mutually benefited everyone.
Yeah.
YouTube is focused on creating value for creators, publishers, and users. All ships rise when we work together, which is kind of laughable at some point.
I know it's laughable, but it's a good message.
With what we're going through with some of the stuff with YouTube.
But still, that's a good message.
It's nice to see someone from YouTube stick up for content creators, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, all of us are, you know, content creators in some form or fashion. And a lot of us on the side do game streaming. And for that, you know, complete tone deaf response from Alex Hutchinson, that guy that works for Stadia, is ridiculous because, you know, I would argue right now that the gaming industry would not, God, it wouldn't be anywhere near as successful as it is without streamers doing what they do.
That's
absolutely
nice. Thank you for explaining a lot of that because I didn't even understand what was going on.
Well, you know, take a game like Skyrim, okay? So there's you can play that game. It's a huge game, and there are very, you know, every time you start that game and play it from the beginning, it's basically a new game. You know, totally different from whatever your playthrough was before. And so to say that that content belongs to the content creator, you know, I mean, each playthrough is unique and your choices are unique. So that does nothing but benefit the creator of that content.
Absolutely. Real quick, can we give a shout out to Raquel?
Oh my gosh, Raquel.
Hey, Raquel.
Oh.
We were just preaching.
How you doing?
We were just extolling the virtues of you, Raquel, because I was telling everybody when I popped on this stream that Pegasus is back on Thursday, and I cannot wait. And Steven's excited, I'm excited, Bear's excited, and Culture Casino's excited, and yeah, we are super, super, super ready to go.
And Raquel, these are my friends Nina and Christy. They're some funny motherfuckers. Christy.
Hi.
Hello.
Would you tell the story of how you got banned from Twitter for 12 hours?
Who, me?
Yes. Yes, you.
So, at first, Stieg, it happened because of Stieg, as normal stuff usually happens with
And Norwegians.
Yeah.
So he got, I forget who it was, but you know how, with the debate, get down. And he added, on Twitter, he added CNN and some blue check mark, and he called her a bimbo.
A bimbo.
A bimbo. A bimbo.
That'll do it.
Really? Because I've heard worse.
Apparently that's a protected class now.
Hey, I love
are protected.
Well, there you go.
Hey, listen, I love my bimbos.
And then so I saw Tom. I was gonna because he sent me and a few others a screenshot of what it was, and I was gonna respond to it, but then Tom beat me to it, so I just responded to Tom, and my response was a little bit more harsher.
Really?
Yes.
How harsh?
Do you want me to say it, Bear?
I trust you. Go ahead.
I called her a dumb cunt bitch.
Keyword.
See, I think that word is worse than bimbo.
Yeah, and get this. She's out of Twitter jail because she what did you do?
I appealed it.
Yeah, you appealed it, but Stieg isn't out yet.
Yeah.
Stieg's not going to appeal it.
If a woman uses the C word to describe another woman, that should be okay, I would think, in the Twitter verse, right?
And I didn't even say the whole word. I even used a little asterisk to for the you. I censored myself.
Well,
so basically, when you use the F word and put a copyright C, they're going to start cracking down on that, right?
Yeah.
Wait. So let me get this straight though. Like when you appealed it, were you like, I'm justified in calling this bitch a cunt?
I actually said that.
You said that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said it's pretty stupid to call this woman to say that I did this when this woman really is a bimbo. No, or I said I think I just said I was right in calling her that. You shouldn't have banned this other guy, and I sent them a screen. I tried to send a screenshot, but I couldn't because you can't send images. You can only type it. And but I put Stig's handle on there, and I just thought it was ridiculous.
So you woman-splained to Twitter, and they
yes, I did. Because someone,
God.
because that's what it is. Someone manually had to check it. It's not something a bot does. That is something, like when you're suspended. Someone did that. That's a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know.
That person came in according to Christy.
But yeah,
I think sometimes the C word is appropriate and needs to be used.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know when you spell and code to make cuss words, and when they purposely go out of their way to write an algorithm to find those words, that's kind of petty.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's petty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's not going to appeal it.
So there are a lot of other languages out there that use gender-specific terms and are based upon gender. And so if you use a word like the C word, I would think that would be politically correct because there are many societies that languages are based upon gender.
I honestly don't. I mean, because I use that word a lot.
Like if you used context, maybe that would be more appropriate.
I say that word as probably as much as I say the word fuck.
Well,
I just think it's hilarious that Stig did appeal to, and he didn't get unbanned because his was like not that bad. He just called her a bimbo. Like that's it.
Yeah, but
and then here's Chrissy being like, "You fucking cunt bitch."
No, I called her a dumb cunt bitch.
But she woman-splayed. She used her privilege. She got out of that.
Yeah, she woman-splayed. But after Wes's interesting explanation there, I now nominate Wes as the diversity and inclusion officer of the fandom.
Yes.
Oh man, well, I'm in California, so I mean, I don't think I have the right shade for that, but I will. I'll apply for that, and then I'll sit in an office and I'll go.
The whole day. I think it's so stupid. The only reason why I have Twitter is to connect with other YouTubers. Yeah. I mean, that with all the group chats and reaching out and stuff like that. That's the only thing I'll ever use. The only other social media I have is for Facebook for personal, and Parler. I have that, but I got locked out of the account. I don't remember which email I used.
Like you got locked out of Twitter a while back?
No, I forgot what the login and stuff was. I don't remember.
Did you ever get back into that one?
No, I never did.
Wow.
I don't use like social media on anything except for like basically Instagram, and my Instagram is private. And I actually got a couple of ads because I announced today that I had it on one of the streams when I was messaging with Chrissy, and I was like, I'm not adding anyone. Like, so I just want to let you guys all know out there that if I don't add you, it's nothing personal. My Instagram is private, so.
Well, you know what you need to do, Nina. Man, you could build up your legend some more. You'd be like, Instagram private.
Like, what's going on?
You have to start calling men cunts, Christy. That's what it is.
I got way too many dick pics, man. It wasn't private for a while, and I got way too many dick pics and way too many of those. Like, hey baby, like let's, please message me, like let's hook up, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, you guys are fucked. Like, I'm not interested in any of this.
Yo, hit me
Why
up, baby.
You just treat your simps? Go to Twitch.
Yeah, you gotta go Twitch to make some money off of that.
Simps coming at you like that, honey. Use it, monetize it.
Well, and I always go back to like with Nina. I mean, I know Nina's full name. She knows my full name. I know, like with everything, we know more, but we know it. We just don't say it because we respect that. That's what it is.
Well, yeah.
And then it's so stupid to want people to like, well, I want to follow her and stuff like that because there are trolls and everything that come into chats. And I'm just like, yeah, I know who you are and stuff like that.
Oh.
But I was really upset with my other account because that was my higher follower and following subscriber count.
Yeah.
I had a lot of blue check marks following me. I was really mad about that. That and this other account I had to start from scratch.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Simone that played in Stargate SG1?
Yeah.
I believe she's following me.
Yeah, she follows. I think.
Yeah, she's
awesome.
She's awesome. She's one of those people that likes us, but you can't.
She's actually got a channel too.
Yeah.
Oh, Runner Studios is like, that's why my Insta is private. That's because, like, you know, you're
dick pics too, Runner.
Dude, you're such a baby, like pedophiles will come after you.
I just don't hardly ever use Instagram. I have one, but I don't ever fucking use it because I've been like never found the need to use it.
I'm a boomer. I don't use it.
I have Instagram for channel.
You know what's the weirdest thing lately? Actually, I've been getting like these weird messages on Instagram from like companies being like, "Hey, like follow us and like DM us because we want you to represent our brand," and like all this like weird shit. And I'm like, my profile is private. Like you can't even like, I don't know why you're messaging me because you think that you.
Are they looking for a model or something?
Well,
they're looking for a model, but I don't have my own picture on my main. Like picture, mine's like an anime like image.
They probably know you're a YouTuber.
I don't know how they would know that. They're not linked. My account's not linked to my Instagram, so I don't know how they would know that. It's really weird.
Figure a big corporation, they can search for IPs
out of nowhere.
They can find you by IP if you're not using a VPN.
I've not had that happen, but I get bombarded with sales calls. Hey, you want a free vacation? Like, fuck you.
I mean, listen. All right, let me tell you something. People that you want to sponsor people. Hello, yo, sponsor me.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them because I think they're like fake. Like I feel like they're like they're fishing for something.
Hey, watch out for the PayPal email scam.
I mean, I'll wear some crazy nail polish.
True, just
like with PayPal, I have a different email for PayPal than I do for my channel, and then I have a personal Yahoo account. I'm like, well, I don't have anything with PayPal under my Yahoo account. So I know what you're talking about, Bear. I was like, fuck this. This is spam.
You got one too?
Oh, I get them all the time.
Yeah, I this is the first one I got one, and it's like something wrong with your account. You need to verify it, and I'm like,
oh my god, I got those too.
So what I did was I opened
time.
my browser on my phone where I look at my PayPal account and went and look, not a thing. Okay, spam.
Well, I really quickly, Christy, speaking of PayPal, I just wanted to say thanks for the support and stuff that you're
welcome.
And I want to tell you a really cute story with the stuff that, has come in lately. This week, my mom has had a little bit better week because it's weird. My mom went, it seems like, on a cooking spree. Now, mind you, my mom's a good cook, so I am never going to complain about that. But I think she's sort of equating the fact that it kind of helps keep her lucid. So, earlier this week, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, mom just goes on a baking spree and makes a fuck ton of cookies, which I wasn't complaining because she made chocolate chip cookies, but they had butterscotch chips.
That's never a bad thing.
So I'm like, okay. And then the next day, she makes this delicious beef stew, and I'm just like, Oh God, Mom, yeah, keep it going. But the cool thing is her birthday's coming up in 7 days. My mom's a Halloween baby. It'll be on the 31st, and I got her a nice card yesterday, and I also today I was able to pick her up a little gift. And I feel like we all kind of have a hand in this. And I told Mom that. I said, Mom, this is not just from me, but it's from, our extended family. This is from the community. This is from, people you don't even know that absolutely care about you. And I got her one of those crock pots, one of those slow cookers. So, I just want to say thanks to everyone for that, because, the smile on her face when I gave that to her earlier today was so worth it. And so hey, I'm not going to complain, because she already said I'm going to make pot roast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yum.
that's so sweet.
And you just you never know how much $5 can go from like 20 people or something like that. I mean, that's a lot of money when you need it.
Right.
Yeah, so I was able to do that for her birthday, and even if it's the last birthday of hers that we have together, and that she's like lucid and here and in the moment, I'm very happy for that, and I'm very eternally thankful to everybody for making this moment together happen.
Oh, this is why I love this community. So great.
Did you get her any candy corn?
No, fuck that.
Stephen Bolton.
Well, he doesn't want to torture the poor woman. I mean, really. Candy corn will make you look like the grave mind from Halo 2. So.
Oh, mom likes those. She likes Twix, and she likes like the. Oh God, she likes the Reese's Cups.
I love the Reese's Cups.
Me too.
I
peanut butter eggs. Those are the ones I love.
I remember it was Halloween before my sister and her family moved out of state, and they were moving a couple of weeks later. So what do you do the day after Halloween? You go and get that candy that's been marked down. So I got a pretty good big bag of just the Reese's Cups, the mini ones.
From last year?
No, this was in 2017.
Okay.
And no, this was in 2018. Mm-hmm. And so I'm down there for the weekend, and I'm like, hey y'all, if y'all want some of this is fine. So that was Friday night. I had 3 pieces. 3. The next morning I got up, that bag was gone.
Yeah.
I was like, are y'all fucking kidding me? I mean, seriously. I mean, that bag was gone.
They are good.
Oh my God. I don't like Reese's Pieces because I don't like peanut butter.
Oh,
I know.
Did you say Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
when Reese's Pieces first came out, it didn't have chocolate on it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of. Yeah. I feel like you, Nina. I'm not a big fan of like the peanut butter flavored candy. Like not even peanut butter really. I just I'll sit there and eat like shelled peanuts and stuff. I
love shelled peanuts. I love peanuts. I love shelled peanuts,
but the flavored candy, no. Like I'll get like 3 Musketeers, Skittles, gummy bears, stuff like that. Or stuff I am on.
I see Cooper in the chat saying "fuck y'all." Cooper, go to bed.
Yeah, because he's repping candy corn.
That's right. Run our team, candy corn.
Go to bed, little boy. It's okay.
It is ambrosia. Food of the
candy
gods.
corn is the candy of Satan.
Ain't that the Battlestar Galactica liquor? Ambrosia. We need some ambrosia. We need a round of ambrosia.
My husband loves Reese's Pieces.
Get yourself some good cognac. There you go.
Cognac.
Whiskey.
That's good. That's good
Yummy,
shit.
yummy.
No. Look, all y'all need is the Jack Daniels Old Number 7 Black Label.
That's what I've been
Hey.
having tonight.
That's all
You know,
need.
every level of
I love this shit.
caramel flavor, you can taste that in cognac.
Oh, I love
It's
cognac, dude.
freaking awesome. I
I
love
love
Hennessy.
cognac. I just, I mean, they're.
I had
if I know
cognac
that-
and I had cognac and I went cross-eyed. It was awful.
Yeah, I don't know the next fucking time in my lifetime I'll be able to afford cognac, but yeah, I fucking love cognac.
What are you drinking, Christy?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Christy, you always drinking that shit. What the,
Yeah, Christy.
Liqueurs make me puke. I
what
can't
the
have,
fuck
I
with the
can't have
Fireball, yo?
I
I
cannot
would-
drink that shit. No.
I love Fireball.
I mean,
Fireball has too much sugar.
listen,
Yeah.
at one
That's
point,
a recipe for a hangover.
Oh yeah.
Not really.
At one point in my life, I tended bar and
Wait till you're 49.
and like I can tell you, like schnapps and
Yeah,
liqueurs
7
and
years
stuff
away.
like that are just it never hit me. You know, I just want like regular fucking whiskey of some sort. You know, Crown Royal, Jack Daniels, something like that. You know, or some good scotch. But yeah, I can't do the liqueurs and stuff like some people can. You know, and I mean, hey, I had plenty of friends that drink like Fireball or drink Jaeger and stuff like that.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Jaeger, man, Jaeger.
Oh,
That's a recipe for
Jaeger.
disaster right there.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
no.
Well, no,
Oh, nothing like drinking a fifth of Yukon Jack, and then you start on some Jägermeister,
Ugh.
and then you finish off the fifth Jack Daniels.
well,
And
no,
then you
Mixing-
finish, then you
mixing is
finish
never a
off
good
the
idea.
case of Little Kings, and you're good.
well, no,
Mixing-
back,
oh my god, that's
Me
death.
and some friends, you know,
Hey, that was a
in my-
normal day when I was a teenager.
when I was in my early 20s, you know, we chugged like a bunch of Jaeger, and we went out. We watched like Dazed and Confused, the movie, right? We went out with baseball bats. My friend had this F-250 truck. You know, we went around like smashing, you know, the mailboxes down the highway. Yeah, I don't know. I think
thought you were
Jaeger is
You're an asshole.
I thought you were gonna.
yeah, we were assholes.
I
We were.
thought you were gonna say for a second, Wes. You fucking
We did way worse. We were mean.
I
We would
remember-
drive
Well,
down like,
we did do way worse, but I'm not talking about that on stream right now.
Yeah.
so,
oh,
But-
okay, that's a good idea. I shouldn't have said.
yeah,
I'm not
But
that's
no,
all right.
Oh, come on, Nina.
All good. Yeah.
But no, back when I was tending bar, like the biggest seller we had was like Jaeger bombs. I mean, people ordering Jaeger bombs left and right, and I mean, it just for whatever reason it was like super popular.
Yeah, your bombs, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot many a night on.
You ever had a rusty nail?
I've heard of it. What is it?
I've heard of it. I
Dude,
don't
it's
know
like
what it is.
drambuie and like they pour it in with milk and shit, or half and half, and it curdles. You have to chug it before it curdles, otherwise.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
my
man,
God.
Jesus.
Read the
Yeah.
private
Yeah.
chat.
it's pretty rough. Pretty
That's
rough.
gross.
It is, yeah.
That sounds gross.
Just smoke weed.
I can't legally.
Oh,
Weed has a bad effect
Who
on me. I can't
cares?
smoke it.
I mean, yeah. Don't do anything illegal.
yeah. Don't do anything illegal. Don't go to Arizona and stay with your sister for 2 weeks and eat these little gummy bears that destroy you. Don't do none of that. That's bad stuff.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hail Chrissy.
Hmm?
My sister Christina.
Oh.
You
and her would get along. I'm telling you, remind me of my sister so many times. Chrissy.
You know, I I have a funny story about that because a lady. So I used to work at a school, and one of the students, she's like, "You look just like my sister," and I was like, "Really?" And we started talking. I saw a picture of her sister. I was like, "I look nothing like this woman."
I didn't think you looked like her.
It got so creepy because she always kept talking about it, and I was just like, "Okay." It was weird.
I know she wanted to get to know you. She wanted to become your friend.
Yeah, no.
Wanted some of that fireball.
Are y'all gonna do anything this weekend besides stream?
I'm not gonna commit to Rogue Entertainment. I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm going out to a family thing tomorrow.
It's just that I don't know how it's going to run, and I want to spend some time with my kid. It is one of my holidays, so I want to spend some time.
The
with my
31st,
kid.
Halloween.
Yeah, but I want to have some kind of live stream at some point that night if no one else does. Or we'll
I know
find,
Mary's doing shenanigans. She's doing Halloween shenanigans. She asked me if I can go, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. I can't commit to anything just in case like I want to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought you meant like tomorrow, Christy.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Is tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow,
this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend.
I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah. No, tomorrow I'm going to a family thing, and then like I'll be back later, so I'll probably see what's going on. YouTube's.
Is Scott having the dump tomorrow?
Let's tell you, this is the thing about Scott, and I know it's killing him. He's working from like 1:30 in the morning. He starts at like 1:30 a.m. all the way until the afternoon, like the mid-afternoon, like almost 2 shifts. He's making that money though. I don't think he tells people what he does. I don't think he said what he does, but trust me, he makes money. And so he's just doing it. And so I don't think he's having the dump, which is a shame because that's a good show, and I like the feel of that show. I really can relax there. I like the people that he brings on, but I know it's killing him. It's killing his growth. So the dump's
The
dump's probably not going to be around for a few months. And Rogue Entertainment and TR4 are going to be totally different because everybody right now has something to do. Everyone's busy. Like Red Gaze, everybody is busy, and so nobody can really commit. It's always been a problem on Tuesdays for Jane anyway because she gets off work in a small window. So I've reached out to other people to have them fill in. Thank God, we've got a good crew of people. Everybody here on this freaking panel, basically.
I'll be there this Tuesday.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's things are going to be different over the next few months, but I really do miss Scott's show. I miss.
I can't. I mean, during the weekends it's much freer than the weekdays. I mean, because.
Well, you want to come on. Well, you're thinking about me inviting you on Saturday as you do your live stream right before mine.
Oh, what happened?
Bear X himself out.
Yeah, you do yours right before mine, so I feel bad. Like I don't want to poach the people, and I don't want to ask you.
I have a sticker. I have a sticker and I have a T-shirt.
I mean, if you live stream with other people, during different times, that's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to take away from it.
I mean, I tell people, I was like, I love the people that I stream with, but at the same time, I'm doing my own damn show. I've had people want me to change the time because they were working. I was like, nah, sweetheart. It don't work like that.
Nah, sweetheart.
Right.
It don't work like that.
Don't work like
Which
that.
one?
Right.
The Walmart stream or the movie one?
The movie one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fucking people at Walmart.
Consistency is a big thing in what we're doing. You've got to have those shows.
Yeah.
If you're doing weekly shows, you've got to have them at the same time. The algorithm likes it. Your audience enjoys it, and that's how you build.
How long are you going to do the movie stream for? Like what year?
I have no idea. It just depends on the guys. I know we're doing 99 and we're doing a Halloween stream, but then half the time I don't know if some are going to be able to come on or not. Because they might have other commitments, or they'll say that they won't come on, and then they'll show up, and I'm just like, that's another can of worms. I shouldn't have said that, but oh well.
You're not naming names. It's all good.
No, it's fine. I mean, I get it with work and stuff like that, and you have to get everything.
Internet burp.
Okay, I was about to call you.
Yeah.
You know what?
We held it down.
What was funny, Bear, is I saw like the link to the live stream, and it said that you were going to go live like at my time. I'm like, should he have gone live like an hour and a half ago?
You never know, really, because bear time is
bear time.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this. There's a reason why bear time exists, because I don't go live until everybody is on the panel.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
it exists out of the space time and
You know,
continuum.
you remember how people would go to the dinner table and then people wouldn't start eating until everybody was at the table.
Yeah.
10 a.m. with
Fair enough.
And let's be fair, Bear.
The chat
You know-
understands bear time.
Yeah, the chat understands bear time, and don't be fair. Sometimes we all come in here and then we just start talking because this show is just we're us hanging out and talking and bullshit.
Yeah.
And then
You
we're
know
like,
what's
oh,
so
we should-
weird, Bear, is that when you said that about the dinner table, it's so weird because I feel like that's such an old school thing. It's kind of like a lost art to
Yeah,
have
it is.
family dinner time and like how like to wait for everyone to show up before you start dinner kind of thing. Like I tried to tell that to, certain family members of mine that are like raising kids right now. And I'm like, it's so important for kids to be raised on that, that aspect of having that family time and, doing that. And it's almost alien to them because it's like,
Yeah.
It's like Raquel said, manners.
yeah, manners.
she will spank your ass.
wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said
Oh
that.
my.
Hey, when I was growing up, there was
Come on, Gabe.
probably 3 people when I was a kid growing up, when I was 11 years old, that got my attention. Now, we went to see my grandmother and my grandfather. My grandfather's from Mexico. My grandmother, migrant farm worker. And when I was 11, they took me to Mexico, and I got to see some really cool places. Well, we
Yay,
visited
Mexico.
we visited my Aunt Mary in Mexico City. Well, I decided I was going to walk down to the biggest mall at the time in the world in Mexico City.
Ooh, we lost Steven.
Oh, we lost someone? And so when I got back, before I even got into the apartment, I could hear my name from 3 flights because it was a 3-story unit that my Aunt Mary was in. And from 3 flights down, I could hear my name in Spanish.
Wow.
And the next thing was get your ass up here in Spanish, and I completely understood.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So
yeah, love Spanish
so I-
families. Then.
oh yeah, and native Spanish. The Spanish naturally was our conquerors. And oh yeah, and my Aunt Carmen, my grandfather's other sister, never scared me that way with authoritarian things. She was actually happy that I was wearing a medicine bag at that time. When I got older, a few years later, But yeah, I apparently they said that I walked through one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in all of Mexico City.
Damn.
Gangland. And
That's crazy.
I wasn't stared at, I wasn't looked at in a funny way, and nothing.
Damn.
Sorry for Gambit hamming it up. He wanted to like jump up and he's such a baby. He's the last one.
Oh, this is a cute pussy.
So cute.
Keely Chow, how you doing? Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Keely.
Hey, Keely Chow.
You are such an asshole.
Is that what we're doing now? We're doing funny avatars?
No, I still can't believe you actually did this on a live stream.
Fucking right, I did that on a live stream.
That was
It was for Thomas. You don't understand. When I first started this game, when I listened to 100 subs, like I was hanging out with Thomas. He's been around forever. Now that was all for you. That was all for you, baby.
Hey.
I knew you'd love that.
And then don't forget this one. I don't think you meant to have this one.
No, I didn't mind that. You fucked me up on that one. I didn't see that coming. Thank you, Mitch.
Oh my God.
Oh, Raquel's loving these pictures of you, Steven.
Yep.
Listen,
And
did
Bear.
we lose Bear again? I wanted to share
Uh-oh.
something that Christy actually shared with me a long time ago, but what the hell? All right, let's talk. Wes, your avatar is broken to me. I think that's when I dipped out. Because what happened?
Oh no, I'm back.
Oh, there you
Hello,
are.
YouTube, and I
Oh,
am
where's
back.
Bear?
Internet burp.
My internet breaks frequently, so I had to step away for a second, but I'm back.
It's all right.
Cal seems to really like that naked picture of you, dude.
Who, really?
Hmm?
Look, go
Me?
see Culture Casino's channel because he loves pulling that shit up all the time. And that was only for my future ex-husband, Thomas Gilkey. It was for him. It was a present to him.
Oh my god.
To him.
Wow.
I think he appreciated it. He
Sure he did.
mentions it frequently.
He never forgot it. He holds it dear to his heart.
Well, I mean, it was a birthday present, so you know.
Yes, it was a
Right.
birthday. Look, that's how I met Memes of Destruction. Memes of Destruction just popped up on a live stream one day with no fucking shirt on, this big towering dude with a big head. Big old naked chest. Hi, everyone. I was like, what the fuck?
So one of the first live streams that Memes ever listened to mine, we were talking about Sonic, and it was one of the Queen's Councils, and I happened to sneeze, and he clipped it when he does his videos, where my sneeze would be the same thing as like when Sonic like speeds off or something like that. And it's fucking hilarious. Once Bear gets back, I'll ask him.
I was gonna say, do you have it? I want to see.
Yeah,
this.
it's on my Instagram.
Now you see what Raquel wrote. She said, "You ladies are going so light on the harassment. I would be in full FM radio mode right now."
Damn. Don't bring that bad element. These are good girls.
Christy is way naughtier than I am. I'm not.
Are you
naughty.
sure?
Nina's an angel. She's not spicy at all.
Hold on, Nina. Hold on.
Well,
Didn't you just pirate a movie that was so bad you're now going to do a derogatory video about
I
it?
don't know what you're talking about, Steven.
I normally just pretty much just let stuff be unless something really pisses me off.
Then you got a woman explain to Twitter.
Well, that too, but it actually
Calling women the C word? How dare you, Christy?
Christy made Twitter kiss her grits is what happened.
Oh man!
She's turned grits.
I don't care. I mean, it's fucking Twitter for one thing. It's just another platform, and if it wasn't an election year, the shit wouldn't be happening right now. For one thing, I don't care what kind of politics you lean for, but it's the same thing. You have the left saying everyone should be protected. Then you have the right that no, leave it alone. And there's no, and then the people in the middle, we are the ones who get fucking screwed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true.
Just minding our own business, basically.
And you know what? Bear dropped out for like how many minutes, and all Angelus Draven was saying in this entire conversation is, okay. Thank you, Angelus Draven.
Damn it.
Oh man. Oh,
Internet burp number 2.
there
Hello,
it is.
YouTube, and I am back.
Listen, there was
Welcome
some. I know that Christy wants to show something, but I was wondering if we would all read something, like all read a sentence of the story that Christy shared with me months ago. This is a long time, and
God.
I was wondering if we could all just read a line from it, just all together read this story, because I can't do it.
Sure.
Yeah, yes.
It's a short story.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
Angelus Draven said. So let's do it.
So what is it?
Is this like bad
Is
fan?
this like some sort of porno thing?
Nope. It's not
Yeah.
a porno thing.
No, I'm not doing that again, Steven.
Oh, come on.
No,
on,
absolutely not.
Hey, Bear, please share this. Just look at it.
Uh-oh.
Just look at it and decide. Just look at it.
Yeah, Bear's
Relive that memory.
like this size and being able to figure it out.
Oh, nice. Oh, these are the gummies, the diet gummy bear review. Nice. All right.
Diarrhea while
hell
driving.
is this?
Well,
We
that's,
we
something.
bonded over this story.
Yes.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Should I
Is this an unrecommended review? No, what's going
should
on?
I start in my broadcasting?
Yes. Can you
voice?
start? Yes. Thank you.
I'll
Alright.
read the whole thing if you want me to. I don't mind. But I think it'd be funnier for other people to read, but like you said.
I'll read this first paragraph
graph up to the 3 dots. One of our beloved physicians bought a bag of gummy bears to work to share with the staff one night, not realizing they were the famous dreaded sugar-free gummies. Multiple staff throughout the shift grabbed a handful of gummies while passing by, and each have their own near-miss stories. But this is mine.
Near miss.
The next morning, I have to run an errand about an hour and a half from my house. On the drive home down a curvy back country road, my stomach suddenly begins to cramp and I feel the immediate urge to empty my bowels. Frantic, as I realize I'm not going to make it home, I start searching for a place to pull over.
The end of the gated logged road, perhaps? I'm speeding along, arching my back, practicing Lamas breathing techniques. Anything
It's like a letter to Playboy or something. What's going on here?
anything to stall the inevitable.
Did Cecil write this?
No.
This is
First off, it's the person who has it. Her name is Nicole. So
this is great.
She put her real name? Wow.
All right.
Who
All
was
right. Go on, Wes.
I can't read it. It's too small.
It's too small.
That's what she said.
okay, I got it. I got it. Where is it?
Here.
I passed the first turnoff that has a sheriff's car parked at the end and keep searching with sweat pouring down my forehead and bubbling noises in my guts that drown out the heavy metal on the stereo. Finally, I spot the end of a brushy trail and whip my truck sideways, thrusting the doors open, whatever. I'm trying not to laugh. And leaping from the seat to scurry around to the other side. I turn around with fingers in my waistband, about to drop trowel, and look up at my horror, realizing it is indeed the end of a driveway, and the folks outside are staring down toward me, probably wondering what this crazed individual is about to do. You want me to keep reading?
I'll pick it back up if
Okay.
Take it away, Drew. Take it away.
For several moments, I seriously considered just completing the task and running away, but couldn't imagine my parents seeing the cell phone video of myself on social media later in the day. I scurried back around the truck, and halfway there, my ability to hold back the hot lava flow of liquid stool from making a hasty exit out of my spasming rectum was lost. And I crapped my pants right there on the side of the road, standing next to my truck.
My bowels cramped up and expelled every drop of liquid from my body. At that point, I'm now standing there, leggings full of hot liquid stool running into my shoes and debating on what the next best course of action should be.
Of course, I have no extra clothes or any towels in my truck. What do? Do I call someone? Do I drive home the remaining 20 minutes? After a few moments of self-reflection, I decided to strip off my shirt and lay them on the seat of my truck and get inside. It was a rather uncomfortable drive home with the windows all down and skin burning to my legs and buttocks.
We should have.
It was only.
Whoa.
It was one of the longest 20-minute. It was one of the longest 20-minute periods of time I've ever experienced in my entire life. I alternated between crying and laughing at the situation and checking the speedometer like a paranoid drunk, thinking I can't possibly get pulled over right now because what would I say? Yes, officer, I crapped my pants. That's what that smell is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So I give you haven't finished, but I give this review 10 out of 5 stars.
Tears streaming down my face. I finally arrive home, Screeching to a halt in the driveway in front of the open automatic garage door I triggered as I was drifting the curb on my road. Holding the bottom of my pants leg closed tight, I awkwardly stagger into my house and immediately into the shower full of clothes. Fast forward 3 weeks, and I'm at work hearing about the other incidents, and the light bulb clicks on. 35 years old, and I had to reset the clock for the how long since you lasted that countdown.
My God.
Thanks, Dr. Hansen. Lesson learned. Make sure the gummy bears are not the sugar-free.
Oh my God. So
Oh,
the reason
man.
I asked if this was Cecil is because last night on the Jag show, I was listening to it, and Cecil was talking about how he had sugar-free gummies and that he basically shat himself and basically had like the biggest empty of his life. And I was like, what is this? Like, why are we like talking about freaking sugar-free gummies?
Why do
Tommy experienced something similar when he was at home eating those sugar-free chocolates.
Well, what I want to
wait. I've got an ulcer, so I will take like gummy, sugar-free gummy, chews to like tamp down my stomach acid. And I've had a similar experience. I gotta say, beware.
Well, the thing is, aren't they missing the mark here? Why don't they market this stuff as an actual cleanse? I mean, my God.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
People would be like buying this shit left and right. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's a cheap cleanse.
Like people who have IBS, like that would probably help them a lot.
Yeah. Good point.
Well, not if you're shitting yourself. That's bad.
Well, you just have to be at home. Like you have to be in a safe place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you could always lie and say, "Well, we technically all shit ourselves as babies and stuff like that." And you could lie, and only a couple people would know. But I mean, of course, all of us have shit our pants as adults, probably.
Well, I give her an A+ for that beautiful prose.
That was very descriptive. I mean, that was a next level review. And DJ said like 11 people found it helpful.
11,000 people found it helpful.
Yes, there's some responses.
11,000 people found it helpful. Oh my God, that is too funny.
Larry's like, what have I done into?
Who found this?
Oh, Christy.
Hey, Larry.
DJ.
Yeah. Hail, Larry. Yeah. They're discontinuing the Mexican pizza, which is very disappointing.
What?
You didn't know that?
No. Why are they going to stop appropriating Mexican and Italian and meld them together into a Taco Bell awesomeness? Why is this happening?
I have no idea, but it was the only reason I went to Taco Bell, and now it's gone. So, hey.
It's not the only reason I go. I don't mind 50%.
Just curious here.
So,
what is your preferred hot sauce from Taco Bell?
Do y'all remember about this time last year on Jesse Exaggeration Nation? If y'all know who he is, him and Ryan got a big butt a lot like Taco Bell.
Yes.
And ate a lot.
Yes.
Do you remember what happened to Jesse?
I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, tell him, Chris.
No, I'm going to show him.
Oh,
Christy had like this really evil laugh when that like something is really bad, and she's like, like she gets like all excited.
Because
now I'm excited.
Hilarious.
Well, as long as they have Nachos Bel Grande still, there may still be a reason to go to Taco Bell, but I don't know.
Oh no,
I'm still going for those Dorito tacos. I like those.
I haven't been.
They discontinued the ranch Doritos tacos, so you only have to get the spicy or the nacho flavor.
I like it hot.
Yeah,
That's what she
spicy's
said.
good. Why not?
Let's see here.
Borat is on Prime. I actually watched it today, and it sucked.
That's not something I'm interested in watching.
Oh, I'm so watching that.
I want to watch Friendsgiving.
I hate you, Stephen
I
Walton.
want to watch Friendsgiving. That's right.
I want you to watch it just so you can hate it as much as I did.
I need to see something that inspired such vitriol within you that you need to now create a video to trash this movie you pirated.
God, it's so bad.
That's some balls right there.
Okay, so let's see here. Where is it?
Oh Lord, what is this?
He looks nervous. What's happening?
Well, because Jesse can't handle his Taco Bell.
Is somebody gonna poop their pants?
No.
If you can, really. Think about it. That Diablo sauce? Whoa. Look
He's
out.
not gonna toss his cookies, is he?
No, he's not. It's better. I can't remember the time.
Is this Ryan before the attitude?
The attitude.
Or remember when he was nice?
Mm-hmm.
He was a small channel. He was nice.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything.
No?
Okay,
Doesn't this
here we go.
destroy your back hole? Not only does it destroy your back hole, it expands it to about the size of a shower drain, Lethal. And so
He's talking about
it's
Taco
not a
Bell.
good thing. I've already installed a 5-point harness on my toilet. Hold on.
Oh my
I
god!
felt like I was going to burp, and then it. There it is.
Oh,
Hold up. I need to get a water.
Watch this.
Okay. Oh my god!
oh my god! Did you just throw
Keep
up?
your feet. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right.
No,
So
it's
I have a potato taco, which Jesse said is
What?
disgusting. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna save it for last. And I've got my cheesy gordita crunch yet. Americans are retarded. Why do you do this to yourselves? Because we can.
Yeah, America.
We have an excess of everything here, so we're literally gonna just shove it in your face.
We have a Bill of Rights and a Constitution that says we can do this. I don't really know what most of it says, to be honest, but I hear it's pretty awesome. All right.
damn it.
Can't see.
Where is it?
Can't see at all.
What the fuck?
All right.
Yeah, that was the first gross bite. I've
Okay,
had.
it's almost here.
Which one did you eat?
I'm on my second cheesy gordita.
Oh, just now.
Chrissy, they better not throw
I hate
up on
cats.
stream.
No, he's not gonna throw up. He's not gonna
kids.
throw up.
I guess.
Yeah.
Just
Harry
watch.
asked.
Watch.
You all get the same stuff. Yes.
Come on, get to the part.
I will go ahead.
He looks
That's
like
what he said.
I will go ahead and admit this, guys. I'm losing. Losing. I'm okay with losing though.
Are they having like an eating competition?
I've been chewing the
Taco
same
Bell.
bite for about a minute. I can't bring myself to do anything with it.
I kind of expected what was going to happen when I started hearing the excuses. You know, oh, I forgot. I totally ate dinner tonight.
Oh, listen, I still went in. I spent money on this. All this money could have been spent on.
My bill was like $28 with tax.
Mine was 25 with some change.
$8.
Oh,
Crap.
on Taco
Go
Bell.
California, dude.
Wow.
you gotta move to Florida. That's where the party's at. We're the land of Disney, hookers, and swamp ass. Two of the 3 best things ever.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This machine is starting to slow down a little bit,
Where
Steve.
is it?
So, okay.
What?
Let's see.
What are you looking for, Chris?
Okay,
I'm worried.
We're having
I'm trying to find
maybe
it.
that's colostomy. It'll be very
From the
helpful.
shit
Okay,
bag, right?
here we go.
Yeah.
Jesus, it was like 20 minutes.
I know.
I was gonna stay and just cheer you on, bro.
Man,
Ew.
I gotta know when I'm defeated. Oh, man.
Oh.
I can't.
Look at him. I mean,
I
he
can't even
looks pitiful.
Boo. Boo box.
Swallow
Oh,
it,
Mary's like, boo.
I'm not a swallower.
He's a spitter.
See, man,
Yeah, you
Ryan
know.
is in San Diego, and they have actual, real good Mexican food in San Diego everywhere.
Right.
Angry Vader, do you have buckets for emergencies? No, because you know what? It's like
Oh my
What?
God. What the
He just hit his
You know,
head.
if you set yourself up, right?
Dude,
Like you're what?
did you see what happened?
I saw the ending. I didn't see how it started.
It looked
Did
like
your
someone ripped the chair
break
out
because
from
you ate
under
too
him.
much?
That's terrible.
Look at the chair.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Oh, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, DJ said rewind it. Do y'all mind if I do?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I need
Yeah,
to
I
see
gotta
that again.
I gotta see the instant
The
replay.
picture of you.
Dude, can
Yeah,
you slow it
That's
down?
something right there.
That was
You know,
funny.
if you
Right.
Angry Vader, do you have buckets for emergencies? No, because you know what? It's like
Look at his
you know, if you set yourself
Good night,
up,
Malcolm.
right,
Dude,
like you're,
Good night, Makani.
night.
did you see what happened?
I saw the ending. I didn't see how it started. Did your chair break because you ate too much?
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
You need to clip that. That is hilarious.
That is classic.
I will. And so something happened to Justin a year ago tomorrow.
Oh, when everything collapsed on him.
What?
Oh, yeah, I
Do you
remember
remember that?
I remember that. I remember that. That is
That
funny.
was glorious.
Oh my God.
Man.
Can you find that so we can replay it?
Dude, he was like,
Absolutely.
I can't make a lot of noise because my roommates, I just can't make a lot of
Oh
noise.
my God. I
And then-
remember that.
I know, Christy, I feel it.
I
That was
I clipped that just because I knew it was coming up soon. And I think I actually have it saved.
Please tell me you have that.
Oh my God. I haven't seen that for months.
Did he unlist that one?
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so what did Mary say to do to open a new tab?
Oh, you just drag it from
In the
your
browser.
Yeah, to where the browser is.
Okay.
Just drag it. And remember to hit the little checkbox.
Okay.
Mardigan, hey.
What's up, man? Mardigan.
Hey, man.
Here we go.
Oh, you just messed Jesse breaking a chair. Did you see that? Oh my God, that was funny.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was everywhere. And then
Y'all know who Schemes and Scammers was, right?
No.
who what?
Do y'all know who Schemes and Scammers was?
No.
I'm not going to tell you then.
Why? Tell me.
Is it Mad Max?
No.
Is it Jeremy?
No.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay. Can you see that?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
What the hell are you showing me? Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear it?
Wait a minute.
yes.
Yeah.
Can y'all? Okay. Y'all can hear it. Okay.
It's my boy Lethal up there.
Cameron says, I'm not scared. I don't feel like roasting Jeremy right now. Oh my God. What the fuck?
earlier he said he would have come on, but it's too late now.
Oh God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry about that.
Just don't worry about me. Worry about your bitch roommates that are gonna come and yell at you now because you woke them up.
Fucking Justin wrecked. Oh shit. That was such perfection.
Oh,
Oh my God,
Just
you
the
need to
timing,
replay
everything.
that. You need to replay that. That was
Oh, we've got Snow and Max here too.
Oh damn.
Oh no, proper.
Oh shit.
There you go. Proper. You wanted fail streams earlier. There you go.
Okay,
Like
one more time.
roasting Jeremy right now. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Hey, earlier he said he would have come on, but it's too late now.
Oh god.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that.
Just to look at.
Don't worry about me. Worry about your bitch roommates that are gonna come and yell at you now because you woke them up.
Oh, damn.
Such good shit, man.
Wow.
Oh god.
Good YouTube right there. Yeah.
It's almost as funny as when Cecil fell down from that chair too.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
And y'all don't understand with Justin. He always says, "Well, that's improper" or something like that. And for him it have to happen to him. I mean, yeah, yeah.
That is just too good.
Apollo Patriot clipped the previous Fallout. Oh no!
Good days. Those are good days.
Those were different days.
They were fun.
They really were.
More people. There wasn't so much polarization. There was more people like that. You've seen Snow and Max come through. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It used to be like that.
Yeah. I mean, Jeremy left so hard he falls.
No, for real. Because he was playing that hard ass Jeremy role. Then he just busted out. That was just so good. And the good thing is, it's like fucking Justin was just complaining, like, I gotta be quiet. Like, he was just really emphasizing that he had to be quiet.
Yeah.
Well, the look on Justin's face sold it for me. That was hilarious.
He called it up.
He's mortified. It's great.
That's
You can call things up sometimes.
That's proper Jeremy.
Oh man!
Remember hashtag save proper Jeremy? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
We didn't want him to change it. No, Jenny. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Remember when
it
you
was
changed
proper
it to
Jenny.
proper fucking Jenny as a
He changed it as a joke, and he had to keep it for like 3 months.
He still has the avatar for it.
and we
so.
wrote him for 3 months.
I remember that shit. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
Have you guys all seen this?
What?
Oh no.
What's this?
Oh, whoa.
Good. I know with us
Cecil, yeah.
Oh, that's,
you,
oh my god!
I would say I believe.
You're on a live stream with Young Ripper.
Sorry, Cecil, are you all right?
I'm okay.
John, I did it. I was on it.
I know.
Solo layout. Thank you. That is what running a successful YouTube channel looks like, right there, guys.
That's the difference between successful and Cecil.
God.
He was so drunk. He's like, I'm all right.
I know with us having that many views,
Oh my god!
I believe.
Does he have a
Now, do you guys see?
Sorry,
Cecil, are you all right?
See this guy here that's laughing his ass off?
Yeah.
John.
His name is Shane.
Yeah.
And he fell off his chair like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
I caught that too. That was also on the Jack show.
Oh my god.
That's good. So sometimes people I don't mind drinking on stream, but I will never. I try not to get flat out drunk. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna get pissed drunk. No.
or if I do, I'll keep my avatar on. So,
Hey, when you do, it's on my channel.
yeah, it's true. And
I don't know if you guys can see this one well, but this is it.
It's a shame we can't show the Ray Park.
Oh my god.
I still have that.
Wow, Nina, that's a great clipping.
I
right
know.
there.
I made it on my phone, and I don't know why it turned out like
right.
that.
Can you make it bigger?
No, that's it. I don't know how do you like when you clip something on your phone. How do you make it like full screen like that?
I don't clip it on my phone. I'll do it on my computer.
Right.
I couldn't get it on my computer. That's why.
I just want to say that I reserve the right to be highly intoxicated on a stream.
You can, Nina. You can do it. You have to go to a video editor to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it on my phone. Like I just trimmed it.
You can increase the size of it. You're going to lose quality though.
Do you have Android?
Yeah, it's going to be super pixelated.
Well,
Do you have
not
an Android phone?
depends.
Yeah. It's
Well,
an
you
Android
can.
phone.
What you can do is you can get Crop and Trim app.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get it in the Play Store,
Okay.
and
I'll have to go and
it
find
works really good. It's free too. It doesn't put watermarks or anything like that. It works real good.
It's called Crop and Trim.
Crop and Trim Video.
Crop and Trim Video. Okay, I'm gonna get that right now before I forget.
And it's white and orange, just so you know. The color scheme of it.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it in the Play Store, real quick. I could probably put a link in the
private chat.
Yeah.
Is it by Alpha Project? Just tell me that, because then I'll just download it. I have it right here.
I'll tell you in a second as soon as I.
Drew, who is that? Who is that avatar right there that has my genitals stirring? What's up?
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh, it's a wonderful Asian actress named Katrina Jade.
Oh,
you can research her for science.
Does she have an Instagram?
Yeah. Crop and Trim
sure she
Video
probably
by
does.
Alpha Project. That's what you
Okay,
said.
got it. Thank you so much.
That's it.
Yeah.
Research, huh, Steven?
Yeah.
It's for science.
I'm gonna put it in the community chat. So those of you got Android, you can install. It's great. It crops videos good. It's got the 7/9. That's the right YouTube resolution.
Nice.
You got a bunch of different crops you can choose from, or just
So
do
I can
custom.
just like go to whatever video and then just do this from the
Yeah.
videos. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the thing, go to your load it in there, and load your media from there. Yeah, it'll use whatever you have installed, whatever you use for your pictures and stuff. Your gallery works real good. That's what I use.
Okay, cool.
I was going to say, if you ever want to listen to somebody, well, you can always just listen to Shenanigans. That's, it's Shenanigans is a wow.
Shenanigans.
Are you going to be on there this weekend, Nina?
No, because it's tomorrow. I have a family thing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just said
I was
that.
invited to the Halloween one though, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I don't know. I might. I don't know.
The DJ's like, don't forget the lotion. Research.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we
Listen,
need
that's
to
Instagram, boy. Whew.
we need to have we need to have like some kind of virtual Halloween party. It would be fun.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
Why would Gary post this? What is this picture?
What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
You have to share it.
I mean, what? I mean, he's thanking everybody for Friday Night Tights, but is that him?
For Friday Night Tights? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it?
I shared it. I need Bear to
Oh, okay.
pull it on screen.
and this is where
Bear, are you there?
we get Bear virtually falling off his chair.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Give him a couple minutes. He'll be back. So anyway, Christy, when you talk to that Twitter representative, do you think that she may have looked like this?
I have no idea.
Don't think. I was looking up I was trying to make a thumbnail for my video earlier, and so I just put in angry SJW, and this image came up. I said, okay. I didn't want to use the two that people normally use, the feminist lady and the TDS lady at the election, or at end of February from 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to use those, so I found this one. I have to be honest, I'm not sure what gender this is.
It's probably a G.
Oh, what?
What?
A G.
What is that?
Like they, them, G, whatever.
It's a G?
Yeah.
It makes me just think of like the Chinese dictator, Mr. Pooh Bear.
Yeah, well, they have like all these abbreviations. You should Google it. Like, what are the acceptable pronouns if you don't?
I have.
Do,
They
like,
keep
he,
changing.
she. Yeah,
I
there's like a
don't-
million.
I don't ever Google that shit because I honestly I don't give a fuck. I will just
It's spelled like XI.
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Drew's too busy checking out Twitch thoughts.
Nah, never.
Or fucking with Twitch thoughts in the
Right.
chat.
Yeah, I usually do that. Christy has been present when Wes and I have gone down that rabbit hole and
wow. That's wow.
Like, what is going on over there, man?
Christy got an up close look at that shit one night when Wes and I were doing one of them streams.
Lena,
It is
wow.
a deep rabbit hole.
What?
Yeah.
That stream, they would open up Twitch and they would just troll different streams.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No trolling.
We would go in like, okay, like this is a sample of like we'd go in and because you can spot the ones that you just know are like, the Twitch thought type of chicks.
They're shaking the moneymaker. Yeah.
And so when we would find one of those streams, we would log into our Twitch accounts and go in the chat, and we would ask crazy questions. Like we'd be like, "Hey, if for 5,000, would you let Joe Biden sniff your hair?"
Oh my god.
So spoiler alert, most of them said yes.
And what was hilarious is Justin was on the stream too. And I was thinking that like Drew or Wes was gonna get banned, but it ended up being Justin most of the time.
Oh
Yeah.
we found a guy, and it was hilarious because Justin thought he was so hot. So we humored Justin, and he was complimenting the guy because Justin legitimately thought this dude was friggin' hot. And so, he's complimenting the guy, and the guy like blocked him. He's like just kicked him.
Oh shit! I do think that Justin went back under a different name, but could be wrong.
Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like like pretty legendary when we go.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Is that Salty Cracker?
Oh my
What's going on?
god.
No, Gary posted this.
What the fuck?
Wait, Gary posted that?
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? That's
It's Ewan McGregor.
Because he's doing this
That doesn't look nothing like him.
Well, listen, he's being real. He's driving across South America on a motorcycle that runs on battery power.
What?
Yes, him and his boy, and it's like a rugged, like men's going out. We're gonna go check out all these, all these, towns and different cultures and different shit, right? He's
Wow.
a privileged millionaire who has the time to go do this shit, and so he's gonna go do it with his friend, and he thought it was cute when he went to this one place. It was on the ad, and he said, the guy asked, "Would I know you from any movies?" And he's like speaking, I don't know if it was Spanish or Portuguese, and he was like, "Did you see Star Wars?"
Oh my god.
And it was like, oh, no idea.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so they're gonna ride through the Andes on energy bikes, and imagine not having a place to stop and plug in your energy bike. I don't know where one would do that.
The response that Tom made to that is fucking great.
What did Tom say?
What did Tom say?
He put a gif of Beavis and Butthead, and Tom goes, he's tubing.
Oh my god!
Hey, Polly, how you doing?
Hi, Polly.
Hey, Polly.
Holy shit!
So Nina, this is what the guys usually do. In the shenanigans, I get pulled in with their asses. One show, was it on your channel, Drew, or was it on Wes's? Where all of y'all were the same avatar except me.
Oh god, yeah, I think I did that on mine. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We did that, and then we were peer pressuring you to change yours.
And I still didn't do it. I wasn't going to.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Christy, you wind up because you're a late bird like us, and you wind up in like the crazy after dark hijinks that happen in some of these streams.
Like I'm just like, I need to go to bed, but this shit is so entertaining.
We tend to get in trouble after dark. It happens.
Tend to. Like after the Mads stream, Nina, I fell asleep, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a quick nap because if I sleep, I'll end up waking like I did tonight. I was like, fuck, I can go back to sleep now.
Go to sleep at the wrong time, and all of a sudden you're awake in the middle of the night. It's like, why'd I do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's really nice where it's like 45 degrees outside, and I have my windows open.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love colder weather.
Yeah, man, we're gonna drop big time in the morning. It's gonna be like in the 40s and around here too.
Oh my God, are we talking about the weather? Shit, what happened? Did we get stream brain?
Well, no, it's just, I mean, it's so nice. And then like I have an aunt who lives in Central Florida, where she's wearing a sweater because it's so cold. I think it's like 60 where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's not cold.
That's not cold.
It's 45 here.
Yeah, it's 50 here right now.
Oh my god, it's so hot here, and also I don't work on fucking Fahrenheit.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Our American asses.
How you guys are talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what temperature is it where you are?
But you're
right now.
Yeah.
You're in Canada, eh?
No, I'm in Cancun, man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's probably like
I'm partying in Cancun every day.
Yeah, it's like 70.
It's probably. Like 80 Fahrenheit here
80.
right now.
Yeah. Man, I swear to God, YouTube's playing games every now and again. I just see it.
It's 7 Celsius.
Yeah.
I was about to say. I was trying to do the math in my head. I was off.
I searched it.
Wait, 80 Fahrenheit? Like, what is that? I thought it was like
45 degrees Fahrenheit is about 7 to 8 Celsius.
It's 7.222.
Ooh, that's pretty cold.
Celsius.
That's pretty cold for somebody living in Cancun.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in Washington,
I used to live in
where
Canada,
it rains all
and I
winter.
still think that's pretty cold. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it rains all winter long here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
And so if it's not cloudy, it's going to be between 45 and 37 degrees. Now, if it's rainy and cloudy, it could be between 50 and 60 degrees.
Man, I live in Delaware. I'm jealous of every other state.
Yeah,
every other part of the world.
And when it snows here, people think it's Armageddon.
Yeah, Raquel, I think, is from Alberta. She lives in Canada.
Oh yeah, it snowed there like last week in Alberta.
Oh, well, okay, so Bear, I kind of get what you're saying. So when it doesn't snow here, I mean, it snows here, but people get so scared of it icing, and it's like the whole fucking area shuts down because of ice.
Yeah, over here, it's kind of the opposite here. Black ice, everybody around here knows what black ice is more so than they do snow, because we get black ice pretty much all winter long.
Yeah.
And because basically it'll be raining, and if a freeze and the temperature drop comes through, man, I one time it took me out in the country where I used to live near Rochester, outside of Olympia. It rained and then it froze. I had to literally beat my door to get the ice off to open my door. It took like 45 minutes for the car to completely warm up because it was covered in ice.
Well,
and then driving home was like first gear, real slow, and it took like 45 minutes to drive a 10-minute drive.
Wow.
But that's nothing like the parasitic ice.
Oh yeah. You had to remind us, huh?
I still can't get over that, man. Trying to fucking watch that garbage and fucking.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn dude with spurs.
The dude
I don't
with
know.
spurs.
I feel like
Are we talking
somewhere.
about Star Trek Discovery now?
Yes, he did. He just did.
Yeah. Damn it.
Well, I feel like they've used that somewhere before.
Spurs and
ice that grows really fast. Oh, that's right. They did it in Enterprise on a what do you call it? A meteor? Not a meteor, a comet?
Yeah,
asteroid.
It had Reed and yeah.
And it was starting to refreeze
Oh,
when it got stuck in a crevice.
Yeah,
that was okay. This was bad.
I mean,
Yes.
that was stupid. That was and that. By the way, chat. I've never fucking watched like any of the Star Trek shit. I refuse. And
What?
that was the first time that I saw, other than the stupid Picard stuff, that was the first time I ever saw Discovery because, to take it back a few nights, because I was talking to Wes and Steven and Bear. We watched the new episode of Discovery came out. We were just sitting there, in a non-live StreamYard. So we were just BSing and we're like,
Drew, do you mean like you don't watch any of the new ones?
no, I watched Picard. That was bad enough, and then I was just like, yeah, fuck this.
No, I mean like, do you mean like you've never like have you ever seen like the Next Generation? Like, have you
Oh
ever
yeah,
seen-
that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay, great. Okay, great.
I'm
Okay, I
talking
was like,
about Star Trek. That's the fucking.
Yeah. Okay.
This was really bad. Really bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Steven was. Oh my God. Fucking space cowboys?
Yeah,
Space cowboys with spurs?
We were drinking. I think some of us were drinking alcohol for that one.
Yeah.
We had.
Yeah, I don't watch any of
No.
that new shit anymore.
No, it's terrible, Nina, and it's just it's like Raquel says, it's so ridiculous. It does not make any sort of any sort of sense at all.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't watch any of that.
You watch it and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck did I just see? Because it makes no sense. There's no coherence to it. I really, 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 as I've told you, I don't know how many times I so want to get you into watching Battlestar Galactica.
Well, I've seen it once.
Yeah.
I've only seen it like once though.
Because it was oh god,
Like all the way through.
that was so good.
It was great. I like the ending was a little but other than that, it was great.
Mhm. Yeah. All the stuff leading up to that was amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I actually just watched the 100. Like I just finished it. Chrissy, I finally.
Oh, you
finished
did?
it. Yeah.
The space cowboys were the
I was
best
like,
part of that
well-
episode, honestly.
Like the 100, I was like, honestly, like I wasn't expecting anything better, to be completely honest with you. Like my expectations were pretty low. So I wasn't that disappointed. Like I was like, yeah, like it seems like 100 ending. Like they weren't gonna do anything amazing with it, and I was pretty prepared for that. So yeah, I wasn't that disappointed because I didn't really expect anything.
So they didn't subvert your expectations.
Yeah, they didn't. I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
the
Space
word
Space cowboys in Star Trek, okay?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. What
Jesus
the
Christ, man! I mean, it was bad.
And
Space Cowboys.
And the female engineer that I was so flabbergasted by the fact that the guy that should be the fucking chief engineer on the goddamn starship is sitting there getting fucking just dressed down and woman-splained by the fucking
He was woman-splained.
and I'm like, what the fuck dude? Why do you take that? Just fucking take charge and saying, I'm going to go fix this goddamn thing. Shut up, lady. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, my God, dude. She told him that he needed to unplug something and replug something in. Oh, my God. Fuck.
That sounds awful.
Fuck that show. Fuck it.
I mean, this is the representation that pisses me off because the thing is that they portray guys as pussies, and I fucking hate that. Look, men in real life, we have our sensitive moments, we have our sensitive side, and yes, newsflash, we aren't all macho. We do have a sensitive side. That's true, but we are far from fucking pussies, and we're not gonna. If you've been raised with any sort of fucking common sense,
well, I mean, he invented the spore drive. He was a very talented engineer, and they're like, and she's like, unplug this and walk through the Jeffries tube. Unplug this, plug that in, and it's like,
yeah, I mean, fucking hey, Jesus Christ. In stuff like Next Generation or Deep Space Nine, Chief O'Brien or Geordi or somebody is just goddamn taking charge. They're gonna fix something.
Yeah.
Oh God, it just that.
Well, you have fun. I'm starting to get sleepy again a little. Well, because I did take 2 sleeping pills.
Oh my God.
Yeah, jeez, Christy.
Take a little Benadryl, did you?
Huh?
Take some Benadryl, did you?
I did. I had to take Benadryl. It's the only way that gets me at sleep and not at sleep at night.
Stuff will knock you out.
But sleep to sleep through the night because of my allergies. So,
oof.
All
right, Christy, I'm gonna go too. So everybody, good night. Thanks for having me on.
Don't stream an 8-hour stream.
Yeah, Christy.
8 hours.
It was great finally catching up with you on the stream, and
I know I've missed you streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it and start some more. I'll probably do my own tomorrow night. I'll probably go live tomorrow night and I'll get some people on there. So
okay, I might. I mean, if I might be free. I don't know if I have any plans or anything like that. You never know.
Well, I know
don't forget the late edition will be tomorrow night.
Either way, yeah.
Apollo, your memes scare me. I've seen your memes in Ryan and the Geek Blends Discord. That's Jesus, take the wheel and drive fast. That's all I gotta say. So have fun, guys and lady, and I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
Night.
Thanks for coming on.
Night, Christy.
You're welcome. Mwah.
Have a
Bye,
great
guys.
night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I gotta bounce too, guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Nina.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for
It
coming
was
on.
great catching up with you too, dear.
Definitely, Drew. Anytime, man. Anytime. Just give me a shout. And yeah. Okay. Love you guys.
Hey, take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, I guess we're probably getting close to being cashed out too. So I'm probably gonna bounce myself like here in a minute or so. So thanks for having me on.
Well,
no problem, man. And remember, there will be a late edition tomorrow night, 9:30, same usual time. And there's going to be a special guest, and I'll probably announce it about a couple hours, 3 hours before showtime.
Yeah, so, sounds good. I'll retweet that shit and stuff for you, Bear, like always.
Awesome. So let's have us a quick little intermission till Steven gets back. He ran down to the neighborhood store real quick, and we'll play the new song again real quick.
And I'll plug my shit real quick before I bounce. So
yeah, go ahead.
You can catch me at youtube.com/SupremeHeretic. Of course, you can read me on boundingintocomics.com. As I said before, really excited because this Thursday, the 29th, Pegasus Actual is indeed coming back. I am just super looking forward to that. I can't wait. And you can also catch me some of the time. I do impromptu streams and have different people on. I go on a lot of times with Wes, and you can catch me here every so often with Bear, and yeah. So also down the road, I will try to get a content update onto sickestofall.com, and we'll get some new content working up there once we get the writer roster kind of squared away and figure out who's doing what. Then we'll update Sickest of All with some content, because I definitely want to get some content squeezed in on there, especially with election time popping in and Halloween time popping in. So, all right, folks, thank you very much.
Hey, Drew, real quick, you did say you were going to plug something. Cork Works, really good. But you might want to train a monkey to pull that cork if you're going to hold it in for a little while.
Oh, Jesus, man. Yeah. Well,
that was a play. That was a play on the pig joke.
I'm not eating any sugar-free gummy bears anytime soon. I'm good. So
you know the pig joke, right? With the two farmers in the monkey?
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Hey, man, you have a great one. You have a good sleep, and stay frosty.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, buddy. And Wes, I'm sure I'll see you soon. So,
yeah, for sure. Good night.
All right. Subscribe to these two great gentlemen. Subscribe to Bear. Subscribe to Wes. Subscribe to me if you want. Peace out, chat. Love you guys.
Peace.
Good night.
All right.
There's no sound on that.
Oh. Hold on. I did click the audio. Remember the last time that happened?
Yep.
When it sits up there for a little while, for some reason, the audio will frickin' disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Let's try this again.
All right.
How's that?
Sound, yes.
Awesome. It's 11th hour, there's energy building. It's 11th hour, the energy is building. Yes, it's on its way. Walking silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head, look up to the sky, how we're meant to fly. The fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's this feeling growing. The payment's due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walk in silence, silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your voice, raise your head. Look to the sky, are we meant to fly? There's fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's a feeling growing, the payments due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walk in silence, silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head, look to the sky. Are we meant to fly? There's fingers pointing, maybe pointing back. There's this feeling growing. The payment's due. We all know someone will have to pay. It's the 11th hour. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. Walk in silence, silence is golden. It's so loud. Raise your head and look to the sky. It's 11th hour, there's an energy building. Yes, it's on its way. So that looked like a pretty big chocolate cupcake you just started eating on there, Steven.
This is a chocolate eclair.
Oh, I knew it was chocolate something. Did you stop at the local Dunkin' Donuts?
Wawa.
Yeah.
I
Chocolate
was having
eclair.
whiskey.
Whiskey.
And Drew had coffee, so I had to get coffee.
Yeah, I had a little left in my thermos. I had a little myself.
Look, I need to check out.
All right, brother man. Let's see here. Let me see here.
I love you guys. Oh, I missed everybody. Christine, everybody go to bed?
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. Fine.
Yeah, I had to skedaddle. And if you guys can bear with it, we can break the 3-hour mark, because it's 2 hours and 48 minutes. So we only got a little bit of time left before we hit that 3-hour mark. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm gonna put your let's see here. Where'd it go? There you are. I'm gonna put the Indiegogo link in the chat real quick.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I update whenever I do a video and all that. I update all the links in the videos info below, and I updated it, but I forget which notepad one that I had to update on.
Right. I get it.
And you know, I was doing like 5 or 6 things earlier today, kind of at once, doing the lyrics, doing the song, doing the little in between things you can do while stuff's working, and doing the thumbnail, and I got the song done practically just in time for showtime for the live stream, and it's pretty impressive. When I finished the song itself, I sent Wes a text, and that's when the song was pretty much finished. And so what I did is I took a re-listen to it. I'm like, I'm gonna go back and adjust some of the levels real quick, and then I redid it and then ported it back over, and it's like, yeah, that's better. But yeah, did a whole bunch of things today, getting everything ready.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Next song, right before we'll do the Unicorn and San Fran. Right before that, you guys can tell them where you can be found. We'll play the next little ditty here. We are the OG in the fourth waves. Silence is golden, but we're not silent no more. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence is golden, but we're silent no more. Hey, we do not kneel, marching to our own tune. Dodging and ducking loons. Get out of my way. You see the wheel has turned, the fourth wave's on its way. Running wild on the hill, man, I can tell you that bird sure can fly. Waving the fourth wave freak flag, you better let it fly. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence is golden. Silence no more. We've broken the curse. So you can take your bag of tricks. Won't be silent again. My wings won't be clipped. You be you and I'll be me. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence is golden, but we're not silent no more. Hey, we do not kneel, marching to our own tune. Dodging and ducking loons, get out of my way. Yeah, see the wheel, it has turned. The fourth wave's on its way. Running wild on the hill, man, I tell you, that bird, it sure can fly. Waving the fourth wave freak flag, you better let it fly. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence is golden, silence no more. We've broken the curse, you can take your bag of tricks. Won't be silent again, my wings won't be clipped. You be you and I'll be me. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence golden, but we're not silent no more. Nope. Hey, we do not kneel. March to our own tune, dodging and ducking loose. Get out of my way. See the wheel has turned. The fourth wave's on its way. Running wild on the hill, man, I tell you that bird, it sure can fly. Waving the fourth wave freak flag, you better let it fly. We are the OG in the fourth wave. Silence is golden. Silent no more. We've broken the curse. You can take your bag of tricks. Won't be silent again. My wings won't be clipped. All right, real quick, tell them where you can be found, and I will put the Unicorn in San Fran in the queue, as in line.
You say lines?
No, not those kind of lines. Q as in lining up.
Dig it.
Yeah, and one of the songs I say line the cues for the movie, you know?
Yeah.
That's that reference.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I had a lot of fun. Tonight was really fun. We can do this again real soon. And please subscribe to, I'm sure you subscribed to Bear already, but if you haven't, please sub to Bear and Wes Moody and Nina and SupremeHeretic and according to Christy. And thank you guys very much. Have a great night. Be good to each other. Peace.
Indeed. Yeah, it was Wes' idea to do a anything kind of stream, and
it worked out.
So I came up with the idea because we can.
Why not? Yep.
Yeah. So Wes, what do you got going on? What's the latest video you got and all that stuff?
You can find me at Wes Moody at youtube.com/Wes Moody Webcast. I talk about pop culture, current events, occasional conspiracy theories, occasional car talk, gaming streams, and I will vlog about whatever the heck I want to because it is my webcast. Hope to see you there. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hitting you. I can tell. Wes, let me tell you something about Wes's outro. He's like one of those 100% dependable outros, like I am. That's how I feel when I do mine. But I could hear you stumbling there in the beginning. How many of them have you had, Wes?
About half a fifth of whiskey. A lot.
It's just nipping at you. It's nipping at you.
Darn. Damn it.
I love you guys. Hail to the chat.
All right, I'm getting the unicorn queued up.
Ride a unicorn? I once knew a fellow that was looking for said unicorn, and it's kind of why. Brother,
why
if I actually found a fucking unicorn, I would ride that shit. I don't give a damn how gay it would look.
There is actually an animal that is very similar in size to a goat that is actually a real unicorn. It's actually an existing animal. It looks more like a goat than anything. It's got one horn. I forget the
ride
name
that
of it.
bitch.
It's a very rare. No, you cannot ride this animal. It's more the size of a goat, slightly bigger maybe.
I mean, I'm a little guy.
Yeah. All right. We'll do that. And
You hear about the coyotes?
They
Which
bring
ones?
illegal immigrants in like storks.
Yes, they do. No, they ride them.
It's yeah, like wow.
Yeah.
What?
So what you're saying is they're training storks to carry them in? Wow.
No. Coyotes.
Oh.
Coyotes.
Coyotes.
They carry the Mexicans in like storks.
They smuggle them in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Wow. Alrighty. Let me. I'm gonna throw Steven's link in the chat real quick.
Thanks, man.
Yes, I can chew bubble gum, talk, and clap at the same time.
I can't do that shit. That's one thing at a time really well. I get so, oh my God, I've had to adapt to YouTube doing all these different things. And people will send you stuff on Twitter that they want you to show, and which is cool, but I can't do two things at once. So like I don't even see it till the stream's over, and I'm like, shit. Thank God most people like Fat Steven and McAnee have learned to send it to the people on the panel, because then I'll see it. Yeah, then they'll bring it up and they'll be like,
it's like, yeah, look at this.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can. Well, being ADHD all your life, you learn to focus that, because basically for me, the way ADHD works is I noticed everything, and I've had to learn over the years just to filter certain things out so that way I can just focus on one thing and then keep two things on the burner next to each other,
Mm-hmm.
Focus that way. I've turned it into almost like a superpower, It's kind of cool. Frustrating over the years to learn how, but yeah.
I wish my superpower was massive cock.
And with that, we'll do this. Movie and a unicorn, and popcorn. I saw unicorns and friend. All I had was a grand. Making an Exodus movie show was getting good. I got my popcorn. Hot summer, got to beat, got some heat, can't beat it. Add this to your playlist, do you understand the music show? Apocalyptic movie show. I got my popcorn 2 degrees. Nothing like watching this movie show. So many to choose from, got my popcorn, yeah. Hope you got your popcorn too. Living in a post-apocalyptic movie show. A movie and a unicorn, movie and a popcorn, movie and a popcorn. I saw a unicorn in San Fran. All I had was a grin. Making a Exodus movie show is getting good. Got my popcorn getting really deep. It got some heat, can't beat it. Add this to your list. Do you understand the music from the apocalyptic movie show? I got my popcorn too. 100 degrees, nothing like watching a movie show. So many to choose from, got my popcorn, yeah. Hope you got your popcorn, yeah. Living in a popcorn movie show. Movie and a unicorn show. And with that, we'll say goodnight. Good night.
Hail.
Best chat in the community.